the case because we live right now.
Oh, we live in effect. Live in effect. Oh yeah, brother. I'm here with my man Justin. He took our vitamins and we said our prayers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know, Randy Savage. Can you dig it?
Yeah, right. Woo, Ric Flair. That's like one of the best sound bites. Ric Flair's joint.
Ric Flair, yeah.
I'm home. Wheeling Dilly.
I'm wheeling.
Son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time keeping these alligators down. Oh man. But shout out to Pusha T for really carrying the you know what I'm saying, joining alive. As always, King Justin, Bishop Omega. AKA he wishes he was from Philly.
Listen,
this is Intelligent Ratchet episode 207.
I believe it's 207. We might be on 208. You know, we don't know how to count.
Who knows? This is just Intelligently Ratchet. We're here today.
Right.
It's September 28th. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. In the year our Lord before the calm before the storm. You know what I'm saying? Before the
storm. You know, what's the storm name? Florida?
Nah, it's Ian.
Florida.
It's Ian. I thought it's Ian. It's Ian and Florida. It's two of them.
I don't know.
They back to back, brother and sister.
Shout out to the people in the islands, my Caribbean people. Yep. Shout out to the people in Florida.
My brother's out there in Florida or whatever. He's stuck in Alabama right now for training and shit like that. So he was sitting down there. So you know what I mean? He was gonna come up this way, but he's like, I don't want to be driving with a storm chasing me, so I'm gonna stay put. So you know what I mean? So that's a good thing. He should have
just went the other way because White
came around.
Yeah, had to, you know what I'm saying?
Go Mississippi way, then come around.
Right. Go through all the racism and then come around.
Right. Then come around. Well, he in Alabama though. It don't get
Alabama, Mississippi, Texas, hit all that racism there and then go up and around. You know what I'm saying? I know it don't make sense, but it's just if you did it that way, you'd been right.
That's what it do. Yo, I want to give a major shout out to Straight to Tape. They just celebrated their 4-year anniversary. Was happy to be on the show. You know what I mean? They brought me in or whatever, feel like a part of their family or whatever. So, you know what I mean? But shout out to Straight to Tape. They had Sadat X on last night. You know what I'm saying? It was a real good show or whatever. And my man Biggs. You know what I'm saying? So Biggs was checked in and all that stuff. So yeah, I hope you know Biggs from the front porch discussions. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we were on there last night, which was a good situation. I also want to bring up something else, man, that's near and dear to me and Justin. The number 3 and the number 0. I like to call it the Steph Curry. In battle rap, they like to call it catching a body. You know what we call it? Undefeated. Fly. Eagles fly. You know what I'm saying?
Let me stop. Shout out to the Bird gang out here. 3-0. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's like this. It's like until, you know, football, it always surprises me, right? When I put up, you know, because, you know, I'm an avid Philadelphia Eagles fan. Sixers fan and everything like that. It's surprisingly like how many people outside of Philly are Eagles fans and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it's like because I'll drop the joint and I'm like, damn, I didn't know you was an Eagles fan. You know what I'm saying? It's like cats, you like, yeah, I love the Eagles. Like, oh man.
So it's funny because I was in Chicago this weekend or whatever. A little trip. Getting flued out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Getting flued out. Hey, man, go get flued out.
Get flued out.
Get flued out. Anyway, he had was at the airport. A couple people talking or whatever, and it's talking about the Eagles. He's like, yo, I love the Eagles. And I'm looking like, what? And I wanted to hear where he was from. And he wasn't even from Philly either. And I was just like,
oh man.
Like you said, it just sounded weird. It's like, oh dang, you ain't even from Philly.
You ain't from Philly. But I'm saying it's like this, but the thing is, it's like Philly fans and Cowboys fans, right? Or no matter where they from, the fans is still like, it's like you think that you home with these cats. Because we're like be honest, like I just seen a meme the other day. They was like, when Buffalo fans is rabid. What's up, Danny? What's popping with you, Dan? D Nasty. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you back on the show. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like they put a meme up, was like, yo, there is not enough infrastructure in the NFL to hold this Super Bowl. And it was the Bills and the Eagles. I was like, nah. I was like, you want martial law? Because this is how you get martial law. If the Bills and Eagles get to the Super Bowl, it's between the Buffalo Mafia and the Eagles fans, the real mafia. Like, forget about it. That's how you get martial law. That whatever city we is,
state property versus Griselda. Who you going with? You know what I'm saying?
What? Beans and Conway? Come on, man. Come on, fam. Fam. You know what I'm saying? That's a scary. Like, I wouldn't want that to happen. Like, yo, listen, we'll go next year. Y'all go ahead and go. Because we want not to burn down a stadium, because that's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
But, you know what I'm saying? But, yo, I think we got a good chance this year, man. I think we got a good chance for, you know what I mean, if all, you know what I mean, injuries and all that stuff we keep injuries down or whatever. I think we have a very good chance. We are deep, Perry. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Perry. You know what I'm saying? Happy 4-year anniversary.
Yeah, happy 4-year. We just shouted y'all out just in case you wasn't on when it first came on. We shouted y'all out instantly. Congrats on 4 years. Much success to Trace to Tate, even though y'all be dissing me on the show. It's cool.
Man, listen.
It's all love. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
You can't, because when they're beneath you,
I like looking at my children flourish. I sit back like a proud dad and be like, look at my kids doing.
It's okay. It's okay to be mad at me. You know what I'm saying?
You know
like one day, my pop told me this. I was about 8 years old. He said, "You might be pissed off at me, but I love you."
Right.
And he said, "I love you, and that's why you're safe." I said, "Whoa, what? From what?" Whoa, bro. You don't say that. I don't care if you pissed off at me. I love you, and that's why you safe. What? Whoa. I'm saying, what was going on before without your love, sir?
Yeah.
Who did you talk to in these streets?
Right. But yeah, that's what's up. I'm happy for y'all. Had Sadadex on. Y'all was doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? I know it felt good, didn't you? You had to get that out the system. Like, it felt release.
Keep that off you.
Right. Let that go.
Oh, just before we get into some of the topics you put up, man, I had one that I wanted to
Let's go ahead. Let's talk about whatever.
All right. So, I seen a little joint with Myth Bleak calling out Jewel Santana, right? It was like, yo, tell you, I guess they're doing a versus or something like that. I love Dickhead. Pussy. But so he was like calling out Myth Bleak. So what I was like, in my mind, I was like, yo, that's the battle of the sidekick niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you know what I mean? Like the sidekicks. So my thing is this right here. I wanted to do a top 5 or top 6 sidekicks. You know what I'm saying? The sidekick rappers. You know what I mean? Like
sidekick rappers. Okay.
Sidekick rappers. You know what I mean? Or sag or hype or quote unquote hype men, whatever you want to call them. But the side.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I
can't say Jewels was a sidekick rapper though.
I believe.
Well, especially not a hype man.
Well, I'm saying he's a sidekick. He's like, you got Cam, and then who next to Cam? Jewels, right?
Okay.
Or
Protege.
Cam had 2. You go with Jim or Jewels. You know what I'm saying?
Right. See, okay.
So they like, you know what I'm saying? So they the nuts, you know what I'm saying, at the bottom joint. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So like I would say Spliff Star, number 1. Spliff Star got to be. Flavor Flav, you right, Danny. Flavor Flav has got to be number 2 sidekicks. Myth Bleak.
Okay.
Jim Jones. And who else would I give another side? another sidekick shit too. Honorable mention MC Hammer hype man. Remember the fat dude? You know what I'm saying? He get honorable mention just because for the culture. Man. Who else? Who else could I give it to? Meek Mills for Rick Ross. There it is. You know what I'm saying?
Meek Mills for Rick Ross?
Yeah, Meek Mills is Rick Ross side dude. You know what I'm saying? He got an awesome career by himself, but you know what I'm saying? He was a young boy. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put him out there. He's a side cat. There we go, right there. That's what I'm running with.
Okay. If I gotta think about it, I'm gonna say in no particular order.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say Spliff, yes.
Gotta go with Spliff, right?
I'm gonna say Flavor Flav, yes.
I would like to change mine too. I want to change mine.
No, you can't change yours. No. Spliff, Flavor Flav. No, I don't want to do Juju Wells. Tony Yayo.
Who? You know who I was going to change mine to? Freaky Ty.
Freaky Ty.
Freaky Ty.
Yes.
Freaky Ty.
Yes.
R.I.P. Freaky Ty, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, because without Freaky Ty, you can't have this dance. You can't.
Kill.
Can't have it. You can't have it. Freaky Ty for sure, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Hey, you said Meek Mill for Rick Ross. I'm gonna change Meek Mill to Gunplay. And last but not least, I'm gonna go Bishop Omega for Kazi.
Woo! Woo! Thank you for sliding me in there, boy, because I'm saying, boy, woo!
You top 5 that are alive.
Top 5 that are alive side dudes. Bishop Omega. I'm in the side dude Hall of Fame.
Or honorable mention. You gotta add Chic to Kiss and Styles.
Oh, to the Kiss Styles. I don't know.
Because you can't do Kiss or Styles, so they both are the same joint. So they side men to each other. But who was they side man? Chic.
I know Ace Hood. Not Ace Hood, but what's the young boy name that was all in the I couldn't sell cracks, but I used to sell Prozac. What's the young boy name?
Not J Hood.
J Hood.
Nah.
J Hood would be their side dude.
Chic.
Yeah, Chic. No, first of all, Chic got standout verses, B. He is on entity, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do my man Chic like that.
I was just saying that.
Drag On, maybe. I'll give you Drag On with DMX.
Okay.
I'll give you Drag On, you know what I'm saying? And then Puffy and Mace, you know what I'm saying? Puff, Mace.
No,
Mace
you gotta say Sean. If that's the case, Sean called a case.
Yeah, Sean went to jail as a side dude. Yeah, that was that. You know what I'm saying? He did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yo, shout out to all the side dudes out there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yo, Justice, you freeze up on me, B? I feel like Just froze up.
Uh-huh.
You did. Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, you frozen me too. I was like, I don't know if we have froze.
Right.
I don't know who's doing who.
Right. I was like this. Hey, Justin, you in agreement? You just like like this nigga looking mad judgy on my looking crazy judgy. But what's up? And what we good? Moni Love, side chick
to Queen Latifah. Okay,
Queen Latifah. You know what I'm saying? So,
definitely. And if we really want to get technical, Jazzy Jeff to the Fresh Prince.
Jazzy Jeff to the Fresh Prince. No, that was a duo. That's like saying Eric B and Rakim. You know what I'm saying? It's Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. DJ first.
You know what I'm saying? Eric B would be, but Jazzy Jeff was more the side dude because he had speaking words in certain songs. He was,
but he's the DJ though.
He was, he played a character in the show. You know what I'm saying? He was.
Well, I mean, okay, I'm saying, but it was like, okay,
I think more than just the music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you talking about in life, come
with me, bro. The whole role. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't Cinderella, Raph.
Shadow. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jazzy Jeff was in Will Smith's shadow.
Okay, got you. I mean, okay, I see what you're saying. With that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my man's is on, like you would say, like Nelly, and then the Saint Lunatics. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just had a game.
But like how you were saying, Eric B and Rakim or whatever, how there was a duo. Yes, they was a duo just like if you think about it, their names came first. Eric B was the rapper. Right. I mean, was the DJ, just like Jazzy Jeff, you know what I'm saying, was the DJ. Their names came first in the group, the name of the group. It wasn't Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff. It was always DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Right. It wasn't Rakim and Eric B. It was always Eric B and Rakim. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I put them in the same category as Gangstar. You know what I'm saying? Where I
was going to say that too, Simon. I was going to say that too. Proof for Eminem.
Proof for him. Yeah, I will get back. And later on, Royce the 5'9", until Royce the 5'9" just start blinking the fuck out and just start rapping better than everybody.
Right.
But Black Thought. Can we just say that Black Thought is the best damn thing smoking right now? There is nobody.
Yeah, he's definitely top 5 that are alive for me. He's probably like my favorite rapper's favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So outside of Bishop Omega, you know what I'm saying? Well, okay. What do you argue? Let's say, dude, side dude. Yeah, I feel you. But nah, Raph, that Spinderella and Salt and Pepper shit. Nah, I don't think she was the DJ. It's kind of like you can't put like when it's got to be like one other. You know what I mean? You got to be a tag along. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, Raph, you got like 10 minutes to come on the show. I got to ask you a question.
Oh.
No. It's
nah. Oh, what y'all don't understand. This happened over the week.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but you fit the category. You can give me some education. If so, just throw me a thumbs up or something, and Bishop will send you the link. That's my secretary. Thank you.
Oh, I'm the side dude. I'm the do boy.
Well, I'm the side dude to Intelligently Ratchet.
Yeah, you are. You were our side dude. You just.
But, All right. Yeah. Thank you.
Let us know when you're ready, Rat.
Yeah, let us know when you're ready, and we'll throw you the link.
Right.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh man,
he got to do his hair. You know,
he's like, oh shit, I got it.
He got it.
Let me dye the rest of my beard. That's what I have.
my Dougie is now my Wrath. Yo, Ratchet fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Yeah.
You ain't wrong. You know what?
No doubt.
Nah, man. Yeah, boy. The side dude conversation hilarious. So we gonna jump into Just man. What we got going on, man?
Man, I don't know. I ain't even got my notes up. Let's talk about that one thing we just talked. We slightly talked about off air, and we talking about Homeboy in jail.
Excuse me.
And that was what's his name? Castellio Vaughn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I briefly saw. So I was familiar with it because I saw the memes that his family put up.
Yeah,
and
are those memes?
Yeah, well, not memes, but the Facebook.
Okay, posts
or whatever. Okay. Posts, right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And just seeing like the way he has deteriorated, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that looks like, you know what I'm saying? That looks like cancer to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it reminded me of my Uncle Eric before he passed, right? Where he was just very thin with the swollen feet. You know what I'm saying? Thin up top, had the very swollen feet and ankles and lower extremities and everything, like because of the circulation and everything like that. And that's how he looked when, you know, he passed. Before he passed away from stage 4 cancer. And seeing that reminded me of that because it was like his health deteriorated. It was like he was fine, and then boom, it rapidly progressed. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like so. And, that's what it looks like. It's like we don't know what homie had going into it. You know what I'm saying? That could, that could be it. But somehow, he's just in a pod, man. And I don't know, see how they're not taking care of him because he shouldn't be within that pod of people being that sick because he's very sick, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, that he has.
So for those that don't know, there's a inmate in, I think it's Jackson, Mississippi. One of the correctional in Alabama, not Jackson, Mississippi, in Alabama. Elmore Correctional Facility in Alabama. It doesn't say where. I think Montgomery, Alabama. And pictures of him posted I guess a time when he was in jail and then now. And like he's like super like
emaciated.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. Yeah, he looks definitely like he's going through some shit and everything. And so the family posted about it, and the prison made a statement initially talking about how he got treated for some issues that he received prior to him being incarcerated. I think he was a gunshot victim or something like that.
Okay.
And so he was getting treated then, and things have worsened for him.
So they saying it's
they actually signed. Him and his lawyer or whatever, his team, they signed a release of his medical records.
Right.
And it shows that he was on August 10th, he was discharged AMA, which means against medical advice.
Okay.
Which he's basically like denying future treatment, denying any more care from the hospital. They're saying the hospital saying we want to do XYZ. He's like, nope, I want to leave. The doctor may say it's in your best interest that you stay here.
Right.
He's like, nah, F that, I'm leaving. That's what against medical advice is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was he got discharged after surgery.
For the gunshot.
Yeah, some post-surgical complications. And they were saying at one point he was refusing medication. I'm just saying what the medical records say.
Right.
Can't say that they were doctored up and annotated before or after, or these are actually true. I'm just reporting
what it looks like. I mean, like, would it be a surprise? You know what I'm saying? Would it be a surprise if that happened? You know what I'm saying?
Based on my experience working in a healthcare field,
right,
and being around people every day, that's something I see quite often.
Right, people refusing.
People refusing medication, people refusing treatment, people wanting to leave, doctors wanting them to stay. It's even gone to the point where I've seen doctors, me having to tell a doctor it's not against the law for this patient to leave.
Right.
If you feel that strongly that he has to stay, you have to go to the magistrate and get a court order or an IVC, involuntary commitment order, which is a court order for them to stay. Some have done that. Some have seen that it's, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, go, you know what I'm saying? So I've seen on both sides. So
what do you do?
It's not far-fetched. I have seen it, but at the same time,
but I'm saying
knowing how I'm gonna say sometimes how the justice in the prison system can be, it's costing the prison or the state more money for this inmate, this person to sit at the hospital, and he's guarded by an individual 24/7.
Right.
That's a special detail. Then I got to pay for overtime and blah, 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 blah. They're like, no, you need to get back. And they do whatever to get this person back. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he may have just signed AMA out of stress, out of force, out of coercion. You know what I'm saying? Right. It could have just been doctored up himself. Yeah, we signing him out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. We'll take care of it when he's there. Right. And improper treatment. So I'm just reporting what could happen.
I mean, it's like this. It could go be either way. Mm-hmm. We don't know what his mental state is. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Like I said, it's not far-fetched that you know what I'm saying, a penal system that's there to lock people up and don't want to spend the extra money to take care of inmates because they feel as though that they're less than. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to spend that extra money on it. I mean, both of those things could be true. Both of those things could be true at the same time also. So, you know what I'm saying? Right. Hopefully that brother, you know what I'm saying?
I've been around people that will share stories, them working in corrections, and how people will starve themselves that refuse to eat. You know what I'm saying? In different forms of protest or getting attention, or just because this is what, you know what I'm saying, they want to do. But I it's not hard for me not to believe the other side too. Right. You know what I'm saying? That there may have been some mistreatment of medical treatment. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Some neglect as well, because they don't view him as a person. Raph, when you let me know when you're ready, just give me a thumbs up. We'll add you in. And
you ready?
All right. We about to bring my man Raph on.
Raph, what's happening? What up, fellas? What's popping?
All right, how you doing, man?
Can't complain. Loving life. How about y'all?
No doubt. No, everything is good. If I complain, I'd be ungrateful. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
I just wanted to be. I'm throwing you on the spot.
Oh, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? With some politically correct stuff, but we got October coming up, and it's a lot of things coming with October. You got the breast cancer awareness. You got Sober October. You know what I'm saying? But it's also supposed to be like Hispanic Heritage Month or something like that?
That was September 15th.
Yeah, October. But it's already started, right? It's going into October. So just want to bring some acknowledgement to all people of all cultures, all our Ratcheteers, explaining what it is if you got a little bit of history. And, a lot of people don't understand the difference between Latino, Hispanic, all those things. So just, see if you could be our delegation for that and educate me a little bit, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I only got a GED.
Nah, man.
Don't, it's a double GED, man. Don't like, you know what I'm saying? You got a double GED. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the whole thing, it starts off on the day before Mexico's Independence Day, which was September 16th. Mm-hmm. So it's technically starts September 15th. And then a lot of the Latin American countries also celebrate their Independence Day through that month. I don't have the list because I only focus on Mexico, I guess. But,
that's all I do.
But as the second thing that you spoke about, the differences between Hispanic and Latino. Hispanic was a term that the U.S. gave everybody because they didn't want to reference the word Latino. Latino is what we call ourselves. So anybody from a Latin American country from a certain time period will call themselves Latino. Or wherever your origin's from, be it like Mexican American or just Mexican or what have you. The newer generation call themselves Latinx, to include a lot of inclusion, various types of people, I suppose. But like the old school people will call themselves Latinos. I personally call myself Latino. I don't call myself Hispanic. I don't like the term because it's only used here in the U.S. and not everywhere else. Okay. So I guess it's just all in the preference. And
it's almost like Oriental. It's almost like calling, you know what I'm saying?
Asian
like
and Oriental.
Asian Orientals and all that stuff because they're from the Orient or whatever. Yeah, I feel you.
Okay.
So the West Indians are Latin Americans as well, right? I suppose. No, and Daniel said Mexican Independence Day is not Cinco de Mayo. No, that's a famous battle. So that's another misconstrued date. So Cinco de Mayo is similar to like St. Patrick's Day. It's just a reason for people to get drunk in the U.S. Cinco de Mayo really is just like comparable to like maybe the Battle of Gettysburg to U.S. history. But it's in Mexico where about 300 people from a small town of Puebla fought off the French just enough so that they could not march their way to Mexico City. So similar to like the movie 300.
Yep. That, I was about to say, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's great.
You know, fun fact, had the French made it to Mexico City, their goal was to then go to help out the South, try to overturn the North. But because they held them back just enough for them to retreat, and then they had to come down eventually later on, they were not able to do so. So America can thank those 300 people that died.
Yo, shout out to the 300 Mexicans that allowed us to have freedom and be able to come out here and go through everything that we're going through right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go Mexico.
You got like Mexico.
300 held us
besides
down
that,
without even knowing it.
Yeah, besides that, I mean, there's more to the culture than just, you know, the food and you know, some of the music.
Right.
It's very culturally rich. There's like tons of great information out there, tons of great movies. We have our own mega stars as well that were, you know, homegrown. But a lot of like the US people don't know about them. So like we broke down a couple of barriers, but it all varies because again, I just know a lot of like the Mexican stuff, but there's a lot of other contributions of people from, you know, various different countries who have also contributed to the US.
And I think that's barriers. Yeah, and it's like it's one of those things like being in the US and everything like that. We think that we're the center of it, and it's like no, it's people, it's other countries with pop stars and
sure enough. That K-pop shit hitting.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but we only get the little bit that crosses over. It's like, no, man, you got to understand, like, not everybody got, you know what I'm saying, got this music, whatever it is, this American music that we had or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so boom, you know what I mean? Yeah, of course you're going to have your own stars. You're going to, you know what I mean? And people don't realize that. It's like, like every place got an Elvis. Every place got a Jay-Z.
But do you know the song that has the most record for the most streams ever?
What's that?
Gangnam Style.
Oh, yeah, probably.
What's the number one?
I mean, I was gonna say La Macarena, but I guess that beat it out.
Nope. Would that be it?
Nope.
No.
What
Baby
is it?
Shark.
Baby
Shark. I mean, but is that really a song though?
50 billion streams. 50 billion. Think about that.
If they wanted to put mind control in something, that's Baby Shark is it.
Who says that they didn't?
Shark is it, because guess what? If they needed to control your children, guess what? Now they're sleeper agents. You know what I mean? You play Baby Shark backwards, they're gonna turn out and just start killing you and shit. Like, why is my babies after me?
Have you guys seen that video? I don't know if it's a video or a TikTok because I've been watching a lot of TikTok where they say if you slow down, I forgot whose voice. It sounds like Jay-Z.
Oh, I did see that.
But who was the artist?
I forget because they had another one. They was like, if you slow down, I think it was if you slow down, Anita Baker. She sounds like Michael McDonald or something like that. It's something crazy.
But I mean, the Jay-Z one sounded just like Jay-Z. I just forget who exactly
it did. I was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj.
There you go.
Nicki Minaj. You slow down Nicki Minaj.
I can see it. I can see it because if you think about their voices, it's just
nasally. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's crazy.
They don't have a very deep voice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
But he ghost wrote for a lot of people though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Jay doesn't have a deep voice, but people like early on, he did the deep voice. Yo, my name Jay. You know what I mean? He was on the you know what I mean? He deep in his voice, but his voice is actually like yeah,
right.
Yo, we got somebody else in the building.
We got somebody else. He just in the cut chilling. You know, whenever I
he can't press the button himself. Like I told,
you know what I'm saying?
I told just today, I was like, yo, I ain't pressing the button for you, man. Yo, I'm a grown ass man.
Exactly. He pressed the button himself. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna let it happen when he ready to make it happen.
When he ready,
you know
when he feel comfortable.
Oh, he's phenom. Look at that.
Oh man, phenomenal.
My brothers.
With the hat and all.
He can't even sound like a pastor. My brothers.
How's everybody doing?
Man,
doing well. Perry, what's up? I see you in the chat.
Man.
Hey man, I'm still here. You might not see me all the time, but I'm always around.
He is
in the shadows.
He is omnipotent.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Well, I didn't want to break the flow. That's why I was hanging out. I was like, let me wait for a good time to jump in. I didn't want to mess up the magic. So continue, young brothers. Continue.
We won't be caring about what Rappy talking about anyway. So you know what I'm saying?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
We're just trying to bring some cultural awareness to the show. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
100%.
What's going on?
Bring a little spice to it, right?
How you feeling, man? You was in an accident. You know, somebody Kanye West you and everything.
They tried to Kanye me out here, man. But I'm good now. Total lost my car. Got rear-ended, knocked into another car. So, but it happens, man. It's all part of the game. It'd be all right.
So Pete, can I ask you a question, though? A very serious question. First of all, I want to say I'm glad you're okay, that you're healthy and everything like that.
For sure.
But did you pop Alka-Seltzer tablets and pee on yourself and roll out the car? Because that's how you get more.
You should have. And I wish I was there. Closer, you know what I'm saying? Because I would have got in the car too. I definitely would just piss the shit on myself just on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I thought about all those things, but like when it happened, I was so revved up. Like I was on my way home from work. So like I had to drop off to do that day. I was driving down the highway. There was an accident on the highway, so the traffic was going mad slow.
Right.
So like everybody's just taking their time, just driving real slow. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, bow! Dude hit me hard as I don't know what. And like my adrenaline was running so hard, I like leaped out the car like to go fight this man. Like I was, I was amped up. But I had to slow down. I was like, okay,
Chick-fil-A,
calm down.
Chick-fil-A,
nah, man. Listen. My car was almost paid off, so I was hyped. I was like, as soon as he hit me, I knew it was total.
Oh my god.
I was like, it's a done deal. And then I had what really calmed me down even more. Like the person who I got knocked into turned out to be a pregnant lady. So I was like, I couldn't even think about me no more. I was like, yo, you make sure everybody else
all right. Okay? She
was perfectly fine.
Okay.
She didn't get rolled out. She should have peed a little bit too. You know what I'm saying?
Should have.
You should have forced her water to break. You know what I'm saying?
What? That's
water. Just with a water bottle, you know what I mean? You just get a water bottle, like just throw that shit around a little bit.
Yeah, that's really smart, but I don't think she was thinking like that either.
Damn,
I was like, yo,
be like that though, man.
Yourself, pee. I know you gotta pee. Like pregnant ladies.
I'm glad you're safe, man. Your car can get replaced, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? You are an essential worker. You know what I'm saying? To the community. You are a favorite local DJ. You are a Chick-fil-A of DJs, man. You are just Patrick. And like I said, I'm glad you cool, man. Like
I appreciate it, man.
Why do you call the Chick-fil-A of DJs?
Because he's so polite.
Look, he is so polite.
So funny.
This man, Patrick Edmonds is one of the most polite people I've ever met in my life. Man.
When I say the most genuine person, like listen, we will give you flowers right now, even though we talk shit about him. Like really,
they do, but I know it's all love though.
It is refreshing to be around him. Like Raph, like listen, he's the exact opposite of you. You know what I'm saying? Like how you make everybody itch. Like, what are you talking about? Is the calamine lotion.
Dang,
of
yo,
I'm like the nicest person. What are you talking about?
Yo,
you are not.
I don't know. I think P9 got you, bro.
I think, nah, for real. Like, too short. I'm just being an asshole. But no, between these two
professional. You know what I'm saying?
Between these two guys at the bottom,
you just got good hair. That's right. It.
That's you guys.
It's cool. Look, I understand it. I'm just saying I'm not the asshole out of the. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, if we had,
you same OG ref. We know, man. It's all good. Every time I see that genuine meme, I think of you.
There you go. See, okay. See, now you're the nicest one then. I'll take number 2.
We ain't talked in a while. I had to throw it out there.
The last time I saw you out there in that concert, right?
Yeah, I was saying, look, you live out here by me, and that was the last time we bumped into one another.
You know they got money.
You know they got money.
What are you talking
about? Look at that tax record on the bottom.
What are you talking about?
They talking in code. Oh, you live out there by me. Mm-hmm. You ain't even say where. He said,
we ain't gotta say where. We ain't gotta
say.
He said, yeah.
It's already known. I'm just saying, like I saw him at an event.
You know what? You know what? We're gonna put the rich people up top.
Yeah, put the rich people up top. There we go. That's how it
is. Then you should be up front. Then you're the one traveling the world.
We gonna put y'all. We gonna put y'all up top. You know what I'm saying?
He fly Spirit, Raph. Hey, Raph. He fly Spirit and Frontier. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't rich. I'm
man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's Spirit and Frontier. Hey man, but the plane stay in the air just long enough to get you where you need to go, right?
Word up.
Hey, look, like I said, I ain't rich. I'm irresponsible. That's it. You know what I'm
saying? Every other month.
You know that's it. Hey, that's all you need is every other month. If you do 2 months in a row, if you back 2 months in a row, then they say you take everything. You know what I'm saying?
Take it, right.
You do everything. You know what I'm saying? You still up, you straight. You know, I'm just smart. That's
set up some payment plans. That's all you gotta do. Set up a couple payment plans. You know what I'm saying? I'll put a little bit on this. You know what I'm saying? Catch it back up on the other side.
But I still think that he should be in the front box.
Y'all talking in code. Y'all talking
because look, even his hand is still getting heavy from what he got.
You want to know how I know y'all rich? Both y'all got microphones. Me and Bishop still talking on the computer. That's how y'all. That's how
I mean, this is different.
Nah, see, it's different. Y'all got money. Different. We don't. We broke. I'm broke.
Go like this, Jess. Go like this.
I'm broke, baby. I'm broke.
Nah, the other one.
I'm broke, baby.
I saw you taking it out. I'm broke, baby.
Just slick, boy.
Check it. He goes like this, and I can see the damn thing bling. Just all that. I got you.
You about to get yours next? I ain't. Don't even start.
Yeah, man. Speaking of which, when have you already set the date, man?
It's going to be November 13th of next year.
Nice.
Of next year.
Next year.
Nice.
Oh, next year. Oh, okay.
So that means I got time to go through Bishop's hosting class, learn how to host, and then me and P9 can host and DJ y'all ceremony. Boom.
There we go.
Boom.
We're all in the family.
We in there.
It's a possibility.
P9, we just booked an event.
There we go.
He ran.
Bam! Live on the air.
Hey, you know what?
No, you cannot.
We're gonna add Bishop to it. We're gonna call it PB and J Entertainment.
Hey man, you know what? It's all right to dream, brother. It's all right to dream. Keep the dream alive.
We here.
I support y'all.
We're gonna call Raph on the 12th. He ain't gonna pick up his phone.
I'll be like, who this?
Who this?
Man, I don't know about that.
He's like, he said, wait, Bishop, hold on, I'm gonna call you right back.
I got some static. I can't hear you. How is that class going, Bishop?
Man, so we haven't started it just yet. But we gave some people sign up.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a $20 class or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go through some of the nuances of hosting and, you know what I'm saying, try to answer, because I kind of want to do it like a TED Talk where people ask me questions and then I kind of give that, you know what I mean, kind of give them the feedback and everything that they need. And then what I probably also do is, you know, so for people that's really serious about it, because we got a survey on if you take the class, are you doing it just for fun? Are you trying to further your career? For the people that's actually trying to do something with it, I want to be able to either bring them on a show with me when I do it and co-host, so they get the real chops of having a host and shit. And then, you know what I'm saying, that way they could get some bank. They could also get paid, you know what I'm saying, to try to do it or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and see what it's like. So, you know what I'm saying, that's what I hope to bring into it. Yeah, so, you know what we doing, you know what I'm saying, YB Normal hosting class. So, yeah, so if y'all want to come in October the 16th, it's only $20, man. You know what I mean? You'll buy me 3 drinks, you know what I'm saying?
Quick little dub.
I mean,
and shout out to P9. This is why I miss P9, because he always be having all.
Yeah, he do this shit. He do that.
You do realize you booked it on the time where the state fair is in, right?
I don't care. It's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
A Sunday, B. You ain't no look.
You go to church, you come home.
Mm-hmm. You get with Bishop.
You get with Bishop.
You see your Bishop at church.
You go see the apostle. You go see the apostle, and then you go see the bishop.
See the bishop.
Then you got to go back to church to repent for everything you just learned.
Bishop been waiting waiting the whole episode to do that.
Talk shit.
Like, wait till Ref get up here.
I'm always due for one.
But hey, Raph, we don't want to hold your time. You're welcome to stay. You know, we love the conversation. Yeah. You're welcome, but you know, we want to just talk about that, you know, whatever. So you want to stay on, you're cool, more than welcome. You know what I'm saying? I just had that, you know.
We ain't kicking you off at all. So you leave when you want to leave.
And then I don't want to make you stay like you're obligated. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's all good.
You gotta stay. Because you know, Raph.
We need the icon. You know
I didn't put this gel in my hair for nothing. Shit, I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, they put this dye in his hair nice. Just 5 minutes.
He hit him with
Raph is in it. Look, Raph is putting his hair on like this. He was like, "Boy, I'm about to get intelligently ratchet. Let me go."
I was about to put my man bun in the back, but I'm like, nah, let me just slick it back. Y'all ain't ready for that.
Down his back and shit is braided.
It's almost there, man. Like I can put it in.
P, is something different about you, man. What's going on with you?
What's going on with you, P?
What you mean? I don't know, man. What's
you ain't
different
never wore a hat ever.
Listen, man, I didn't get a chance to do my hair like Raph did, so I had to be smart. So I said, how's this gonna look on camera? Throw that hat on.
You see me, bro. You see me. I got.
I said,
you know what? It's like my lady always says, "Stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready."
Yeah, stay ready. You ain't got to get ready.
I see you, Raph.
That's just how it is, man.
Hey, that's why we have you on the show to bring up the sex symbol ratings. You know what I'm saying? There it is.
I mean,
we just using Raph because he's pretty. That's all.
I'm trying to break some records, but if I do, that's good.
I'm telling you, we get Raph on. We get 2-3 extra viewers. You know what I'm saying? We lose one because he stops watching, but then we get 2 more.
Raph like, oh, I'm not gonna watch myself.
I mean, hey, I'll give myself some views. That's all good. I'll put it on repeat. I'll blast it on social media.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, you share it like, yo, this is when I was on Intelligently Ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've done that a couple times though. I don't know if y'all have gotten some traffic, but you know, I still do it every now and then.
I said, go ahead, hit them with the Ella lick your lips joints, like. You better stop. You better get married, bro. You don't even know that.
That's true. See, I can't listen to y'all no more.
Oh man, Raph, he gonna get in trouble. Like, what's all the licking the lips, Mr. Lick the
lips now, huh?
I mean, again, I ain't trying to get in trouble, so y'all.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to say you, bro.
Nah, but Raph, I think you got a credit though, because that night we had the how we got married and how we engaged. You know what I'm saying?
That was good.
That whole story. That
whole story. It's like this. When we did that joint, you should get a credit. See, and guess what? Ain't none of our women watch that show. See, that's what I'm saying.
See, none of them watch. A couple people saw that show.
Right.
But I sent the link. So I mean, you got to make sure that they watch it.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
That was a good combo though.
Like, it was.
Not every day you see like a lot of like grown men just talk about grown men.
Talking about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what's up. That was it. We need more joints like that.
We do. But speaking of other grown man shit,
go ahead.
What you got?
How about those damn Philadelphia Eagles one more time? We fly, Eagles fly. You know what I'm saying?
Eagles fly, no doubt.
Yo, what's your team, P? Because I know Raph is the 49ers. They're, you know what I mean? What y'all like? 1 and 2, right?
We're 1 and 2, yes.
1 and 2.
There you go.
Okay.
Like, why he do it like that, yo? Why he do it like that?
Hey,
With
trying to let
something
you
to be
know,
proud
man.
of and shit,
You know what? Hey, he got pride. It's all good.
Look, it's Carolina. I'm gonna pick Carolina first. If we lose, then whoever else is in there.
Nah, man, I'm with you. I'm with you, yo. Like, shoot. Listen, boy. It's been some lean years in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, boy, for real. Right. So you know what I'm saying. Trust me.
That's it. But, I mean, look, I look at it this way. You know what I'm saying? Rihanna's gonna be playing for the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Halftime show.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? In February. I'm looking forward to it.
Wait, say that one more time now.
Oh, he's assuming.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl.
That's the part I was catching.
No, Rihanna's gonna be playing with the
no. You guys said the Eagles.
She's gonna be performing with the Eagles in February.
It's not gonna be the Eagles, but
it was too slick, just. But we called it then.
I like how y'all did that. I like how y'all did that. Like for real talk, who did you guys beat the first 3 games?
We beat NFL teams. That's what we
beat
did.
NFL teams. What you talking about?
What you saying?
Professional teams.
We're beat. Yo, first of all, the Lions ain't the Lions.
Let's get the stats.
Can we say this right? The Lions aren't the Lions of old.
Yes, they are.
Barry Sanders ain't there. You know what I'm saying?
And then we beat Minnesota with who y'all crowned had the new Randy Moss and Jerry Rice with Jeffries. They was calling this dude Randy Rice. You know what I'm saying? Like he was all over the place. And what we do? Absolutely shut him.
So y'all beat the Lions, the Vikings,
and the
Commanders.
Yeah. And what we do, but I'm saying, look how we beat them though.
These are the last 3 or the next 3. You got the Jags.
Yep. Eating.
Right.
The Cards.
Okay.
And the Cowboys.
Eagles eat.
Then you guys got the weak Steelers. The weak Texans. The Commanders again. The weak Colts. Okay. And it's not until November 27th you guys got the Packers.
Right.
What are you saying though?
What you guys got an easy schedule.
Super Bowl win, baby.
Super Bowl
easy schedule.
Because what we beat the Patriots, right? We had a super easy schedule. We ate that year too.
And then you have the Giants, the Titans, the Bears, the Cowboys, the Eagles, and the Giants again.
So, my friend, what you're saying is Rihanna's going to be performing at the Eagles halftime show in February.
This is what I'm saying. This is real talk. You might get to the playoffs, but you won't get an easy track through the playoffs. You're going to have to actually play some legit teams in the playoffs.
Rihanna's performance for the Eagles
halftime show. Legit team. You tell me who's a legit team.
It's kind of hard to say initially in the first 3 weeks, but Packers are in there, right? And then we got the Rams are still good.
The Rams are very good.
Tampa's still very good.
The Packers beat Tampa Bay because they saw something on the Jumbotron. Aaron Rodgers admitted. He said, I saw them running the play on
But
Jumbotron.
he saw 2 minutes. He saw 2 minutes into it. Then he was like radio in. But he even said it had nothing to do with the play at the end. He just saw it. So, I mean, that's 3 teams right there. You got the Pack, you got Rams, and then you got Packers like this year. And then you got the Bucks.
But I'm saying we're gonna allow teams to beat. See what it is. These good teams are gonna run around and gonna beat each other up. We're still gonna be fresh because we're playing the equivalent of JV teams. Like, you know what I'm saying? We have the JV schedule outside of if the Giants do good this year. You know what I'm saying? Which they look solid. I'm not gonna sit here in front. The Giants look solid.
I'm about to humble y'all a little bit. Y'all have a running quarterback. We had a running quarterback, and all it took was one play. If he goes down, that little easy JV schedule y'all talking about.
Listen, Raph.
You want to place a wager?
Raph, no.
Y'all go to the Super Bowl?
Raph.
You want to place a nice little wager? What's the wager you want to place?
Friendly wager?
Yo,
a nice little friendly wager between you and me.
Raph got to wear shorts next summer.
He got to wear a short set at his wedding.
I can't do it on the wedding. No. I can't do that. No. I'm not trying to get killed. No, I can't do that.
I said next summer. Next summer, you
I
got to
can do
get
next summer. I'll do a short set next summer.
Short set.
Oh, matter of fact, I'll do this. I will wear a green short set next summer.
I think we should. I think we should sweeten the deal. We should pick the short set that Raph rocks. You know what I'm saying?
You know? There you go.
Damn. It can't be so short though.
Hold on.
Like I ain't about to wear no damn Daisy Dukes.
Nah, he ain't gonna do that to you. He ain't gonna do that to you.
But okay, it would have to look. I'll agree to that, but it has to be a short set that you two would wear.
Right. Okay. And you get to pick what we wear to your wedding.
I see what you did there.
Hey. I ain't gonna tell you what color to pick, but ballet is a great color. Let you know. Ballet is a great color.
You know what? I'm down for that. So you're doing Super Bowl or bust. That's what you're doing.
Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I'm asking you since that's what you said. Y'all gonna be
first. We just said we place a wager. We didn't even say we were going to place a wager.
I mean, if we do that, I like the terms, so we could place a wager.
There we go, Raph.
Oh hell no.
We're gonna be twinsies, Raph.
Is that for real? Like you actually wear that?
Oh, that's a whole short. Oh, that's fire.
You actually wear that for real?
Yes, that's fire.
That's
I need to get that. You got off Shein?
Yep.
Oh, that's fire. I'm gonna get that
right there.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
Ooh.
That's what we wearing to your wedding.
The hell you are. You ain't gonna be like
you'll make me big so he can see it. So that way he can see what he gets.
There'll be security outside. This
is what we wear to your wedding.
Yeah.
Yo, for real, is that an actual shirt?
Yeah.
Looks like a table. Looks like a damn tablecloth.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from? Dollar Tree?
Yo, listen. First of all, damn near. We get it from Shein. You get like 9 of these for $1. It's great. You know what I'm saying? Like
Shein be hit, bro.
Word up. I'm telling
you. How do you know the sizing though? How do you know the sizing of Shein? Because
you just go up one extra size. That's all.
I was about to say you probably just go up a size. Yeah.
Just go up a size. That's it.
And you have matching shorts with that?
Yeah, it's a whole short set.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Yeah, you like it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
You love it.
Oh, that's horrible. I like the shirt that you got though. That shirt you got is dope right now.
Oh, the Zelda one. I appreciate.
Zelda, yeah, that one's dope.
Look at that right there.
Nah, bro.
Patterns. Look at those colors.
That is horrible.
Hey, just like it. You see what it is. The short set culture. It's like it's almost like Versace. You know how Versace shirts are ugly. The uglier the short set is, the better it is because then you gotta have the ultimate confidence to rock that shit. Because when you put it on, when I say this right, when I went to the pool, I wore this to the pool show, and I put the joint on. It's like this. I was the most talked about cat there because
I'm sure you were.
Like, yo,
I'm sure you were.
Pulling that off, B.
Not with the same color though. Not with the same color. That would look different. Like if you had a different color in the as your shorts. But not the exact same. That's
same pattern.
You saying the pattern's too busy?
The same joint. You got to take a picture with us. We're gonna be looking like triple.
Oh my god, no.
Yes, it's only $20. It's only $20, Raph. You got $20. You're not going to my class. Save the $20. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
I mean, how about that? If I lose, I have to attend your class.
Damn.
Damn. Raph came prepared today.
I have to, man, because this dude be throwing them, boy. You gotta grow a thick skin to be on this show. Damn. Not so much with Just. Just is kind of like mellow with it. But Bishop be throwing them haymakers, so you gotta be prepared.
Goodness.
Oh man.
All right.
Hey yo, real quick, backtracking before we move on to Rihanna at the halftime show. What's one of the joints y'all want to see her perform? Y'all got like a top 5 Rihanna songs?
Umbrella.
Please don't stop the music. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, you know she's gonna do "Please Stop the Music" because that's a Super Bowl-y song.
Right.
Got to do that one.
She got to close out Umbrella.
I would say
that's her biggest song. That's her biggest song.
She probably do Run the Night.
Yeah, we gonna you know what I'm saying, the joint with Jay and
Run
This Town. Yeah,
Run This Town. Yeah,
Run This Town. Yep.
I want to hear do We Found Love.
Oh, that one was good.
She's got to do that one.
Okay.
Maybe Where Have You Been? But that one's kind of iffy because it's technically about Molly.
What about
she may or may not do
first
that one.
Came out with the reggae joint.
If It's Loving That You Want, that joint, or you talking about Upon the Replay?
On the Replay.
Yeah, she'll probably do that one too.
Or Monsters with Eminem. That'd be dope too.
She'll probably do SOS off that first album.
Yep.
She's got so many joints. I mean, that's the benefit of having somebody like her.
She could do that "Throw 'Em Up" song, but that's like a stripper song though.
Throw it up.
Yeah,
that's how you ball out. Yeah.
Go ahead, Jess.
With the perfect pitch.
Like,
yes,
strip
sir.
clubs and dollar bills.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, all those
the joint. Bitch better have my money. That joint, I remember that. I remember she did that.
You can't do that one.
Like that. Did y'all ever see that? She did that like Jimmy Kimmel's house. He was like sleep, and his wife like snuck her in.
Oh yeah.
His wife did a prank on him, and he snuck Rihanna into their house, and she set up with like these two big ass like portable Bluetooth speakers.
Yeah.
And started playing the song, and they was like flashing lights, and he woke up like, "What the fuck?" And she's doing, "Bitch, but I have my money." Like, yeah, that was crazy.
That's hard.
I gotta pull that. That joke was crazy. That shit was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Shoot. What song? We didn't talk about Disturbia. She'll probably do that. Rude Boy, maybe.
She got a whole bunch of, she got some hits. You know what I'm saying?
She got plenty of hits.
Doesn't it have to be like kind of hype based though? She can't be doing like slow songs. Like Umbrella's
not really. Think about Mary J. Blige's set last year.
Umbrella's slow, but it's her biggest song.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
they could snippet though.
She probably got an Umbrella Club mix though. You know what I'm saying?
She'll probably do like a little snippet of it and then.
Yeah, she not gonna do the whole song.
Yeah, she'll probably do just the chorus.
30 seconds of, even if she do the hook. You know what I'm saying?
A melody of sorts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So who else you think outside of Jay, Kanye? Who else you think she should bring out? Yeah,
I don't know if Kanye could be in the same room with Jay though.
Yeah, they can. They're not fighting.
They
I think it'll just be Jay though. I don't think it'll be, because that's his artist. It ain't gonna be Kanye.
Right.
That's a good question though. Who? I would say Drake, but that's unrealistic. I don't think she would bring Drake out.
It has to probably be Eminem again.
Maybe probably
that was her other hit.
Yeah, that was song, yeah.
Or Calvin Harris.
Or
DJ
Khaled. Oh, for like Wild Thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's possible, but I doubt it. I don't know about that one.
I feel like she might bring out Khaled just as a, how some people
just bring out hype man.
Bring out some blackity black people. You know what I'm saying? But you can't have a joint because you just had a joint with Eminem and Dr. Dre and all that. You're not gonna have like two joints in a row like that. So was that last year, right?
15-minute set, right?
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah. She has a 15-minute set, right?
15 minutes for real?
I think it's 10 or 15 minutes.
The halftime, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah, it's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like she might bring out. You know what I mean? Christina Aguilera might, you know what I'm saying, might make an appearance or some shit like that.
You never know. And if she's been doing any music, then she'll probably premiere a couple songs. You know what I'm saying?
Does she have a song with Usher?
No, that's what I'm saying.
She got someone names people he just named.
They just, you know what I'm saying, they just bring out the special guests that like do a little thing in between, because like when one year who brought out Outkast? You know what I'm saying? They brought out Outkast. They didn't do a song with Outkast. They were just out.
But that was more so in Atlanta.
Well, I'll say it was in Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah, I think this is in Arizona, if I'm not mistaken.
Who was a famous artist from Arizona? No one is it. You know what I'm saying? Who hot out of Arizona besides Stat Quo? I think Stat Quo is the only rapper I know or artist out of Arizona. And DMX, God rest his soul. You know what I'm saying? But he was first. But yeah, man. Yeah, I think Khaled might be a great, you know what I'm saying, DJ Khaled. And God did, and you bring out Wayne.
Nah.
Did y'all see that shit? Did y'all see that?
She got a drink with Justin Timberlake. She might bring him out.
I thought about him, but I was like,
I don't know, man.
What
he did at Janet, though, I think he's kind of.
I'm sick
of it. I don't think it could come back.
Nah, I think he could.
No, he could definitely go back if he wanted to.
People gonna be talking. The last time he was there, he messed up Janet's. Well, he didn't mess it up, but he
that was not no mess up. That was.
We've talked about this on the show.
It just got a lot of damn backlash. That was not a wardrobe malfunction. There's no way in my mind, my GED brain, she got that big old star nipple ring on her joint unless it was planned to be pulled off and be seen.
No, because they have that just to cover the stuff. She's just a diva, so she had to get the blingy one.
B, I've seen a bunch of nipple rings in my life.
Whoa, what? Perry? R.I.P. Coolio.
What?
R.I.P. Coolio. I need to look this up. Hold on. Breaking news. Let me check this out.
You just can't drop like news like that.
Yep, he died at 59.
Oh, man.
TMZ reported it.
Yep. They just reported 24 minutes ago.
Wow.
Julio died at 59.
Damn.
Julio was super young, man. 59 years old, man. Like, Jesus.
Dang, man.
That's crazy.
Like young and old at the same time. So that means
Julio he's a young old dude. You know, he's a young old head.
Yeah.
It said it looks like he had the paramedics would call it, he had a cardiac arrest or a heart attack.
Wow.
It says but the official cause of death has not been determined. So that's what they're speculating it is. Yeah.
Wow.
I remember seeing him in concert.
That's crazy. I might watch Dangerous Minds and listen to Gangsta's Paradise.
All I need is a bag of weed. No,
that's crazy.
Is that how that goes? I'm sorry.
Not even close.
That's too soon. It wasn't even 24 minutes into it. Jeez,
what, man?
That's crazy.
That's the comedian
he had the joint.
Said,
ain't no watched
grace period.
There's a show on YouTube called Hot Ones, and these people like try these different hot sauces and each hot.
Yeah.
And he was on there. He was on one of the earlier episodes.
How was he?
And he takes at the time, which is the hottest hot sauce.
Mm-hmm.
He takes the bottle and pours the whole joint, and then he eats the wing, and like he does it real confident, and then they're talking, and he just like. Yeah, like he just starts going crazy. Like he trying to drink empty glasses of water, like ice or whatever. It's just hilarious to me. Like I like that's one of the things about.
Why would you put yourself through that?
Like he's like, yo, this shit is hot. Like you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But that's a good ass show, Hot Ones or whatever.
Hot Ones.
That is a good show.
Rest in peace, Coolio. Thank you, Perry.
Damn, man.
Thank you, Perry.
Wow. TMZ up in here.
Wow.
Coolio.
I start calling Perry PMZ out this month.
PMZ. Dropping the knowledge.
Shout out to PMZ.
He got the scoop. Man, yo, RIP Coolio, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn.
Yeah, Coolio for me was on fire, man.
Still young.
He had the Gangsta's Paradise. You know what I'm saying? He had the joint on the Space Jam soundtrack with Method Man, LL Cool J, Busta Rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of a fire ass joint. You know what I'm saying? Like posse cut, man. Like
he had that original joint. Was it Fantastic Voyage?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic Voyage.
Fantastic ride, slippity slide, mountain high.
Yeah.
Is that how it goes, Bishop?
The last one was kind of odd. Can I say this right here? Like I'm
gonna get some. I bet you he gonna get some strings for the rest of the week.
Strings right now.
He will.
He gonna get some strings for the rest of the week. I hope he owns the music.
Huh?
I said I hope he owns the music.
I hope so too.
I hope so too. Yeah.
Because he gonna get some strings. Like I said, you gotta think. And then Gangsta Paradise was his hit. You know what I'm saying?
Gangsta Paradise won him a Grammy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna get some strings for that.
He's gonna get some strings for Gangsta Paradise.
Yep. Either him or the label.
I said Dangerous Minds is gonna be playing now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
Wow.
He's gonna be just off those 2 songs.
Yeah.
He gonna be straight. Dang, that's crazy. Wow. I remember everybody it's crazy. Like he was just weird because he had the braids going all crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like doing all this stuff like that. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, when I briefly saw him in concert, he was only doing like 3 songs. I think was "Fantastic Voyage" to "Gangsta's Paradise," and then I guess at that time it was one of his new songs. But
right.
Damn.
Yeah. Where'd you see him at?
Back in the days, G105. G105
I know,
had this
right?
thing called the Second Chance Prom.
Oh yeah.
And
I think they still do that.
It was them. It was him. Then it was Boyz II Men, and it was Tone Loc. That were the 3 performers.
I check on Tone Loc and Coolio. I could see Boyz II Men is kind of a odd curveball with that line.
Well, it was only 3 of them at that time because I think the bass guy, I forgot what his name. I think his name was like Sean something. Like he wasn't there, so it was just like Boyz II Men and then the first 2.
Yeah, because he had, he had back issues, so he couldn't tour with him no more. You know what I'm saying? So then he was like, after that, because I looked at the documentary, and he was saying that after that he got like in a depression, and then he just didn't feel like doing it. He didn't want to actually do the music like that anyway. It was just like it kind of took off, and he just want to kind of be regular. So that was his kind of way out. He was like, "Yo, my back." He had a degenerative disc in his back that he couldn't do that, so he just couldn't do it no more. So, you know what I mean? But shout out to Boyz II Men, man. You know what I'm saying? They still doing their thing. They had a Vegas situation for a minute. You know what I mean? So I think that's the new shit too. Like like older artists, when we giving these older artists they thing, when they go to Vegas, they career pops back up when they get them those Vegas shows or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because Usher shit is crazy. I just saw some clips of his shit. He be roller skating and all.
Man, Usher shit is.
I've been to one of his concerts too. When he was at the Greensboro Coliseum, his opening act was Miguel, when Miguel had just came out.
Wow!
And he did like a 15-minute set, and then that was his pre-opening act. And his opening act was like Trey Songz, which horrible singer, but yes.
Whoa! Trey Songz a horrible singer. Whoa! Hold on now, Ralph.
Right. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
You said he had a bad night.
No. Trey Songz is a studio singer. They filter his stuff out. Pro Tools was like his number one thing because you could keep him. When he was singing live, first of all, it's rare that you hear an R&B person sing over their own tracks.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing that. Horrible singer. Absolutely horrible singer. And he did about 45 minutes. And then he got like a big pop because like 15 minutes in, he took off his shirt. So all these girls were like, screaming. And then Usher did an hour and a half. Now Usher's stuff it's great. But Trey Songz can't sing worth a lick.
I've seen Usher in concert. He was actually the first real concert I ever went to. I'm gonna tell you how long ago this was. So I went to see Usher in concert. He was obviously the headliner. Opening for Usher was John Legend, GLC, and Kanye West.
Whoa.
That should keep your timeline of how long ago this was. This is around what? This is 2004, 5-ish.
Whoa.
So like,
yeah, that's what Usher was on fire.
Yeah. This is Confessions album Usher.
And the East Side Boys.
So what's the best concert y'all like been to?
Shoot, I don't even know.
Man.
And if it's that difficult, give me like the top 3. But best, you can either do the best or do like top 3.
I mean, because I've had some local, joints that has just been, what I'm saying, great. Like local wise, one of my favorite ones. I would even say, I want to just categorize him as local artist, but he's one of my favorite. I just know locally, personally, Pat Jr. He put on a banging ass show, and when Article, when I was there with Bishop, only because I was able to roast him in the corner and he couldn't do shit.
What, the Zoo Crew?
Zoo Crew. Zoo Crew, Mistego, Gold Link. That joint was fucking crazy. I had never heard of Zoo Crew. Not Zoo Crew. I had never heard of Gold Link or Mistego before then. And I was like,
really?
They was killing it.
Where was this?
This was what year was this?
18.
Yeah, 17.
You said article 18. Okay.
Yeah, we did article. Yeah, I had never heard of them before then. I was like,
that Run DMC shit was crazy.
Yeah, shit was straight.
That Just Blaze, the Just Blaze DJ set that I mean that Intelligent Ratchet was a part of. You know what I'm saying?
But concerts. I just went to the Her joint. I really enjoyed that one, honestly.
Nice.
I'm a big Her fan. My first Jay-Z concert, memorable for me because I was actually overseas and I got to see him. My first time seeing KRS-One, Nice and Smooth, and Brand Nubian.
Nice.
And I would say my most favorite, it was a couple years ago, Masters of the Mic. It was at the Red Hat, and it was like Dana Dane, Eric B. and Rakim, Naughty by Nature. It was a whole list of old school joints, and my nostalgic joint was just going crazy, especially when Naughty by Nature came out. Because I grew up with my grandma, she was like Bobby Boucher's mom. Like, that's the devil. Everything was the devil. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't listen to music, couldn't listen to rap or whatever. And so my cousin, who I call my sister because we grew up that close, she would take songs and write the lyrics out for me. And so I knew what everyone was saying,
wow.
even if I didn't know it. So like one of her first joints that she wrote out for me was OP. It was all Naughty by Nature. So OPP, you gotta break, you gotta pass that joint. Like those top 3-4 songs. Like so I knew all of Tretch's lyrics, like word for word, and you know what I'm saying. And my love for lyricism came from that because I knew how to dissect rhymes down. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And so seeing him for the first time and you know what I'm saying, just what that feeling. Oh shit! So that for me is probably my most favorite one, and I was with her. You know what I'm saying, while we were there. So. And I got hella.
I feel like you cried a little bit at the inside. I feel like you dropped a tear.
I did. I did cry a little bit. I cried a little bit on the outside.
That's a really good full circle moment though. Like the
way it was,
and how you learn, and then you see
it was that moment. Like I said, having him there, and then being with my sister, and I'm just me and her talking about it or whatever, and then being hella drunk and hearing Eric B. and Rakim, and you doing microphone fiend, and you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, going crazy over, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff, and just like. I was like, there's that joint when Kevin Hart was at the Beyonce concert. He like that. That's right. I was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah,
that's dope.
Well, what concert was Kevin Hart on that joint? Because I use that gif every time, yo.
It was Beyonce.
It was
Beyonce.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was Beyonce concert.
And he kept trying to make her laugh when she hit it on the mic, and she was like, "Stop it!" And he kept on doing it.
Dang.
I mean, I was like that too when I went to a Beyonce concert, but I was way in the back because I couldn't afford the tickets.
Hey, you was in the building though.
I was there.
You was in the building.
I just don't want to pay that. I just don't want to be wanting to pay that money though.
Boy, that KRS, like I seen KRS one at a Cat's Cradle. Right?
So
and the sound went out.
Wow.
That was during the time he was beef with Nelly.
I was with you.
Huh?
Oh wow.
I was with you when KRS came.
No, not this time. I'm talking about when he was beefing with Nelly and everybody did this right here.
Back then, okay.
Back when he was beefing with Nelly.
I was about to say a couple years ago, I was with you when.
You was with me for that. Yeah. Oh yeah, right. So when the sound cut out though, the sound fucking cut all the way out, and he rocked the show.
Mm-hmm.
He rocked the show like, listen, we can still do this, but you guys got to listen. And that mug started rapping just over the crowd. And the crowd was just like we was zoned the fuck. I was like, yo, I've never seen anybody settle a crowd all the way the fuck down and still perform songs until they turned the sound back on. It was like, yo, he's like, kill the sound man. It was like, yay! And then the shit, he said that, and the song came back on like, bam! It was like, oh shit. Motherfuckers taking their shoes off, saying fuck Air Force Ones. If you had Adidas and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like a whole like slew of people who didn't wear Nikes that night. Everybody was wearing Adidas and Pumas. It was fucking phenomenal. And then I bumped into KRS-One and did not know that mug is 5 inches taller than Justin. Like,
it's a big guy.
He's a very huge human being. It's like this. So you bumped into KRS. So when he shook, I was like, "Oh shit, you're KRS-One." He was like, "Yeah, how you doing?" And shook my hand. But when he shook my hand, he shook my. It was like all this.
Like he could play basketball. If he had 80 athleticism, he should have played basketball or something.
Man, but being, you know what I'm saying, being next to KRS-One, and you know what KRS-One smelled like KRS-One, man. Yeah, he smelled like knowledge. It's like library books.
I remember.
What does that smell?
What does that mean?
Like, oh
man, I remember
like education, man. It's like
my childhood best friend, who I named my youngest son after. He was like he's KRS-One fan and an MC Light fan. Like he loves those two people to death. Right? He would die for them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
We was like 16 years old. He's like, yo, KRS is performing at such spot. We going. We like 16. I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Had to skip school, get on the bus at like 10 o'clock because it was like a early set or whatever. And we had this little venue at like 3 p.m. We the first ones in line. The joint don't open until like whatever. We just standing there. The dude's like, yo, y'all little young dudes can't get in this joint. He like, look, man, I gotta see KRS-One. Here's $80. It was like probably like $15 again. Here's $80. You gotta let us in. He was like,
nice.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you can go in right now. Go in.
Right. And around if you want to. Shit.
We was at the very front, and then with KRS, because Nice and Smooth was there, Brand Nubian was there, and when KRS came out, he is like jumping up and down, like so excited. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever see that one little meme, and it's that little like poodle, he's like jumping up and doing like, oh my god, like, he is crying and he's like, I'm like, bro, what's going on with you?
This
like,
is crazy.
It's like I'm seeing you in a whole nother light. Like you really over this. Like, but that's when I realized like he loves this dude. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy. So when we were at Cat's Cradle that time and Chris was there, and we backstage, and I was like, yo, like when he's performing, I FaceTime him.
Right.
And he ain't answer. And I call him. He's like, well, I'm like, get on FaceTime. And so like I'm doing like, you see, he's like, oh my God, I'm gonna call you back. And then we went, I think Cross like, bro, I was like, my man is your biggest fan. I tried to tell him the story. I was like, I just got FaceTime. He was like, all right, go ahead. And FaceTime. Right. And like my man just started crying on the phone.
Wow. Damn.
That's love, man.
That's love right there.
That's love.
So yo, and guess what? And that's a genuine moment because whoever Just, could I say this right here? Whoever Just would cry for, I would just get that person just so I can see Justin cry. You know what I'm saying? And make fun of him for that shit. Like, look at this.
Like, you got an ugly ass crying face.
Like, ugly ass crying. You know what I'm saying? Take your glasses off while you're crying.
So wait. So who would Just cry for then if that's the case?
I don't know. I know.
I'm probably if I met Black Thought right now, you know what I'm saying? Because I met Royce the 5'9". He was super cool, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. But if I think that, you know what I'm saying, if Black Thought walked in the joint, I'll pass out. Tariq.
That is funny.
Mr. Trotter. Right. I'll pull some of his beard hair and do
right.
I'll cherish it.
Yo, I don't think I have an artist I'd cry if I met them, but I know someone I wish I could have met. I did get to see him in concert once. That's DJ Jazzy Jeff. Like as a DJ, that's my idol.
He did. Don't be saying like
no. I'm saying he only.
Because then,
let me clarify.
If Terry come back and say DJ Jazzy Jeff, John, I'm driving to Wake Forest.
I might cry. I might cry.
I'm coming to see you, bro.
Okay, let me clarify. He doesn't normally come to Raleigh, so he's only been here once, and now he came to Lincoln Theater. This is, I believe, 2019 or 2020, one or the other. But Yeah,
Hey,
like
don't play with me.
he only came there once.
Hold on. You see this? Look at this motherfucker. Don't mess with our
look. If you could keep the red button right now, do it.
You can't kick him out the chat.
Get on. No, send P the link so I can press the button. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my god. But yo, that
I'm sorry.
I guess let me give you my quick top 3 before we move on. So I already mentioned the Usher joint. That was pretty cool. But I got a chance. Jazzy Jeff probably be my number 1, just as a DJ. Like I said, that's my idol. Getting to see him do all the tricks and transitions. Like he talked on the mic maybe like I'm gonna say out of his whole set, he maybe spent 8 minutes on the mic in total. Like for the whole set, like he was just, but he had the whole crowd in the palm of his hands. Like no, everybody was just like locked in. Like oh my god, every little thing he did was amazing. So his concert was great. I got a chance to see. I don't know if y'all really follow this man like that, but Jadena is a great live performer. Like, do not sleep on this man. Like he had a lot. He had a band. He had a DJ. Yeah, but like, go listen to his albums. Go listen to the Chief. Go listen to 85 to Africa. Like, this dude gets busy. His live show is amazing. So him also. And I did get a chance to see Jay-Z one time. It was the Best of Both Worlds tour, but by the time he got here, it turned to the Jay-Z and Friends tour. So it was Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige, DMX, Beanie Siegel, Memphis Bleak, somebody else that was there that night as well. I can't remember who it was. It might have been, I think Freeway was there also. But so essentially everybody that's on the rock. But that was a great concert. Like very well put together, even though it was, originally, like I said, him and R. Kelly, but it was really, really like a phenomenal show.
And that's like, I be thinking like Jay, I think I'll probably cry if like Jay-Z passed away, but I haven't like met him, but I've seen him in person. I've seen a lot, even with like the Roots. So I've like seen them perform. I've, gone to the spot called the Black Lily where the Roots, before they were the Roots, were performing.
You got to tell this story. Yo, tell this whole story. Tell the whole story about the Black Lily. Y'all were surprised for this shit.
So Black Lily was a spot. So like, Music Soul Child will perform there. Jill Scott will perform there. Erykah Badu, anything from that neo soul vibe, from Groove Theory to what's the joint? Angie Stone. You know what I'm saying? Like all of them, Bilal, because Bilal's from Philly. All of them, like, so I've seen them. Like I passed them in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Just like, okay, so I've been around there, and then being in certain parts of Philly, when like, all right, Beans is out, hey, he bringing everybody through. So I've been in spots, and Jay is just sitting on, you know what I'm saying, the top of this escalator. He's just listening to everybody rhyme. So it's like, I've seen Jay-Z before. You know what I'm saying? I think the story he's talking about was when you talking about the Jill Scott one?
Yes, the Jill Scott.
Yeah.
First of all, so I think I'll cry if I meet Jill Scott. I might.
It's a 2-part one. It's a 2-part one. So my homeboy Screwface named Lou. He worked at Touch of Jazz Studios, which is Jazzy Just
yeah,
or whatever. And we're down there and we just chilling, and we're in the studio with this young lady, and she's telling us about the stuff that she's working on. Find out it's Jill Scott or whatever. She had just got signed to Hidden Beach, which at the time Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan owned or whatever. So she was doing some stuff, and she was doing some music for the Shaft, the Samuel L. Jackson joint when he played Shaft.
Yeah,
that soundtrack. She was doing the Lovely Day recording or whatever. And so she was redoing that. And crazy part, at the time, we're in there, and some people come in and is like, hey, y'all need to stay in the studio. Don't come out. We got a VIP coming through. Everybody like, who the heck is it? Da, 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 da. And you get a glimpse of who's coming by, and it's Michael Jackson. He was doing Butterflies
Oh, that's one of my favorite songs right there.
At that studio.
Wow.
So it was like, I seen like the top of his head. That's the closest thing I could tell you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And but they rush him, you know what I'm saying, through the joint. But chilling, it's late, and bus is not running. Like I said, this is 96, 97, somewhere around there. She had just did the joint with the Roots You Got Me. They had just won they shit and all that or whatever. Well, not one, but she had just did their joint. So let's say 97 and 97, 98. And we decided to give her a ride home. She lives in the same building as one of my friends that I work at Foot Locker with. And it was just, oh shit, how you know her? You know what I'm saying? The type thing. So yeah, had a very interesting experience with Jill Scott.
Yo, man. Jill Scott, yo.
I gave her a ride home.
Yo, B, you know how many
you know what I'm saying? She lived behind Ben Franklin High School.
Listen,
y'all don't think I'm lying. Anybody that knows, she lived behind Ben Franklin High School.
Listen, hey, no, just, but you're not understanding. So, me, Tucson, and maybe 5 other people, we threaten each other anytime someone posts anything about Jill Scott. You know what I'm saying? Because Jill Scott's our girlfriend. Like, listen, I'm telling you this right here. Like, if, you know what I'm saying? Like, crush on something. Like I would have beat Justin up and took his car. Like, yo, get out the car. You know, 97, man.
You've been like this,
but you were sitting down though, so you know what I'm saying. I could get in it. You know what I mean? You only had a Toyota Tercel, so I could get in it. I could get low. But yeah, man. Yo, that's my favorite. I'm like, yo, if that's one person, like, yo, if I seen Jill Scott, I'm like, I want to live my life like it was golden.
Before she was Jill Scott. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's always been Jill Scott. It was just like the world.
When she was trying to get famous.
You know
before she blew up, right before.
This was before, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, she did that song. I didn't hear long while she had did another song there while she was recording. So it's like, oh shoot, I know her. You know what I'm saying? Like, could I remember that song when she?
Oh wow, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh damn, but it was crazy.
Jill Scott, man.
You gotta think. You never heard of another artist on Hidden Beach,
right? Outside of Jill Scott.
Yep.
Man, that's what's I met a lot of celebrities.
Seeing all them like Music Soul Child, especially at the Black Lily on South Street. Anybody that's really from Philly.
Well, again, when you were doing that, I was already down here.
You know what I'm saying?
The level of shade just being thrown right now.
Go out. We had, you know, we had down here. We had the Palace. I got maced there. You know what I'm saying? It was okay. You know what I mean? After a performance too.
Wait. You said
you got maced?
Or you got maced?
Right.
We got maced after performance at the Palace. Like Mask on me, Hiram Bip, my man Bip, and a couple of, we was like Baby Wu-Tang. And we did a joint, and then the next group that got up after us did a joint, and they was beef with another group in there, and they started a fight, and we all got maced. Yeah. I got a number that night though. Why I checked with snot in the nose. Like, hey, I was saved her. I was like, come with me. Come with me. She was like, thank you.
Not as bad, please.
So how did it feel getting maced?
It sucks.
That shit don't take, yo, I'm telling you.
Can I say this, bruh?
That's probably Danny. Yeah, Coolio died, bro.
Yep.
Coolio died,
that is Danny. That's the Facebook user is Danny. Hey, yo, Rap, they don't let Danny's name pop up in a
don't know why.
Why?
I don't know why. He's Facebook user.
But hold on. Here, look, on your phone, there's
on the phone, I see it.
You see it, right?
Yeah,
I think it's a racial thing. I don't know.
Right. Because whatever race Danny is, it's that.
I want to shout my man Danny out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, make sure y'all go support him. He's got, from what I know, is the first comic book themed escape room. You know what I'm saying? As far as I know, he is the first.
Nice.
He is the first black escape room. You know what I'm saying? Owner. You know what I'm saying? So go out to Burlington. his whole little joint. Go support his escape room. It's $25. You know, go have a good time for an hour.
Don't ask for a discount either. Just go.
You know what I'm saying? Just go. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Danny. You know what I'm saying? Dope. Post the address in the thing, Danny. Let them know, you know where you at. You know what I'm saying? In the comments. You know what I'm saying? Always got
and also Danny just sold his whole collection of comic books too. If y'all missed a good sale.
Go support his Ace Blade, Lumberjack, the whole fourth wall production, everything. You know what I'm saying? But
nice.
Yeah, please go support the escape room. If you ain't got, you got an hour. You got an hour to spare. If you've been to an escape room, you ain't been one that's comic book themed. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just his comic book. He got some Marvel shit. He got some, some DC shit. He got his own little shit mixed. Like, go ahead and support it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Our umbrella team. Please go support. Please go support.
Please. Like, for real, blow it up. So then that way me and Jessica can get in free anytime we want to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you said no discounts, man.
Hold on.
For y'all.
Listen, for y'all. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we celebrities. What the fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shit. God damn. You know what I mean? He been on our show.
My bad. I didn't know that I was in front of a celebrity. My bad.
Listen, Raph. Danny's been on our show. We ain't never been on his show. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I ain't never been on his show.
Damn.
Yeah, you ain't. I've been.
Listen.
Jess has been.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is?
I'm a person of the people.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm so far up the ladder.
He is so far up in his local celebrityness. You know what I'm saying?
What are your demands, man? Like when people want to do an interview, what are your demands?
What are my demands? Man, listen. Listen. Aquafina and salsa water mixed together.
And salsa water.
In a glass.
Is nasty, man. That's a nasty.
First of all, I'm not drinking it. I'm not drinking it. I just want you to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's starting off. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, he put the joint 10% off with the code Intelligently Ratchet.
Whoa.
Hey, that's big now.
That's big. That's big. You know what I'm saying? But don't even use the code. Just go ahead. Just go ahead and support my man. You know what I'm saying? Please go ahead and support. Go ahead and do an escape room. If you haven't done it, it's very fun. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, an hour out of your time. It's gonna be really fun. You really will enjoy it.
I like what Daniel put down there.
Yeah.
He's so far away. Fuck you guys. Okay. Listen, I'm the damn sun that your universe circles around you, motherfuckers. Look at me. All right. Let's talk about the DART program. Speaking of space, let's
not talk about that.
Huh?
Go ahead. Hurry up.
Yo, listen.
What? Saturn just passed. It was the closest it was ever going to be to Earth in like the next 100 and something years or whatever.
But Jupiter?
No.
Jupiter, yes. Yeah.
No.
The other day, Jupiter, right? It was Jupiter.
Jupiter.
My bad.
Listen, what I'm saying is right here. The DART program is when they shot a fucking satellite at an asteroid to knock it off course.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like this. What if we almost, you know what I'm saying? If we was like, okay, we're gonna shoot the asteroid, that whatever was on that asteroid wasn't gonna fuck with us. And now it's like, oh shit, you hitting niggas with motherfucking darts?
I have another theory. I have a theory that they've done this before.
Okay.
And this one is to really knock that one out of orbit because it was coming for us, but they don't want to cause any issues with people. That's my theory. Because my theory is like, why publicize it now? That means you guys done it before and it works.
Or this, I told my wife this too. I was like, or they know something is coming. They know something is coming. They're like, we trying this shit. If it worked, great. You know what I'm saying? But then when we looked at when you looked at the model of it, because we thought it was like this fucking big ass thing they sent out. It was like the asteroid this big. The DART shit is this big. It was like bing. Like what the this shit?
It's the size of a car.
It was like bang. And that shit's supposed to knock it off. They's like, nah, but if you think about it, there's no friction in space.
I mean, this much.
Right.
It on a longer scale is gonna, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be more powerful. And all they need is a little
If you want something that's mind-blowing, Google the Beetlejuice. That will keep you up at night.
The Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice.
I just got, a stable profession in life, where I'm sleeping regularly now. My blood pressure is down. I'm not trying to do that.
The Beetlejuice.
No, it's I don't want to say it's like a different galaxy, but Yeah, it's a planet or a galaxy. Yeah, it's a galaxy. It's like a supernova that's supposed to explode, and it's like so many billion light years away. It could have already exploded.
Right.
But their theory is when it explodes, if it hasn't already, the light is going to eventually hit the Earth, and it's going to be daytime for like 30 days because of the explosion. But that's in theory. They don't know if it's not going to happen or if it's going to happen because it's so far away. So they're kind of like, oh, even if it does happen, nothing's going to change it. But my thing is, if light travels at the, pretty much at the speed of light, so nobody really knows what happens if something explodes in the far ends of the galaxy and everything's coming our way. Are you going to have multiple meteorites? Are you going to have, or is it just going to be sunlight?
All the stuff behind it.
So, but then when you look at the
JWS, you got to be traveling at the speed of light.
Right.
So if you're a billion years off,
I mean, we don't know yet because when you look at the JWS telescope, like I'm about to nerd rage here, whatever you're seeing is already like by the time the dinosaurs were over here.
Right.
So if somebody over there is looking at us, they would see the dinosaurs.
Right.
Yeah.
So if we're looking at it the other way, so it's like these are already dead stars.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't know about this like Betelgeuse supernova that's about to explode, but it could explode already and we don't know, or it's about to explode. So like that's the stuff.
Let me ask you this.
I'm saying they're saying it's supposed to happen in the next 100,000 years. Like that's what it's saying. What you're saying it can literally happen at any point.
It can literally happen tomorrow or 100,000 years from now.
Crazy. So what I'm saying is, if it does for that 30 days, that's when you want to go ahead and plant your weed because listen, that is.
That just sprout.
What?
Yo,
you gotta look at the bright side on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
literally the bright side.
The bright side. You know what I mean? Like,
just be outside the whole time. Short set.
All
month.
Then they also found out why Saturn has the rings because one of its moons crashed into Saturn, which then tilted it. And then the ring started forming off the remnants of the other moon, but they didn't know it at the time.
Like Moonfall. Have y'all seen Moonfall? Have you seen that shit yet?
That's so crazy.
Yo, Moonfall is hilarious, man. It's almost it's a lighter. Don't look up. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. If you
Moonfall,
if you have time to like, it's one of those shits where you take your brain and you just put it over to the side. Movies. It's like
It's nothing smart.
Don't use your spine with it.
With Halle Berry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not even like a comedy joint. Just don't think too deep into it. Just watch it.
Kind of like Battleship with Rihanna.
Kind of. Yep.
Not even that. Yo, Battleship Rihanna was terrible. I'm just.
I mean, you just appreciate it for what it is. You don't really look at
That's what I'm saying. It's very good in comparison. I finally just watched Maverick.
The Top Gun movie?
Yeah.
Was it?
I liked it. It was good. I watched it in what's called the 2DX. So I went to Beaver Creek in Apex, and so they had what's called 2DX. So most of the time, the screen in front of you is playing, but in certain scenes, they project the movie on the side walls as well. So like when he's in the plane and like a plane flies by or whatever, you gotta look and like, oh shoot, there's a plane right there. Wow. You know what I'm saying?
That's
shit
dope.
like that. That's crazy. So you be like
that'd be good for a Marvel movie though.
Like when they're doing like this in the caverns or whatever, like you see the shit to the side. It's crazy.
Oh man. Yo, if they do that in a Marvel movie, I am throwing up.
Well, no, so Beaver Creek also got 4D, so the seats like move or whatever, and like because what was it, the Jurassic Park joint when there's like water, like the mist, they'll spray the mist. You know what I'm saying? Or water. You know what I'm saying? It's like being in Disney. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how sanitary that is though.
Yo, I tell you one thing. I went to King Kong. Universal. Some of that bug juice got in my mouth, man. It was like,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like, I was like, and the shit went, you taste it? Yeah. Me and my brother was sitting next to you, like, yo, that shit got in your mouth too. Yeah, it got my mouth too.
You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a whole different experience if you haven't been to Disney or Universal and been in those 4D joints where the seat is moving in accordance with the film that you're watching. It's different. It's crazy.
I saw
now they got movies coming out like that now. It's crazy.
Like, I don't know if you guys seen The Woman King, but that's a really great.
I want to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
Really great movie. It reminds me of the Dora Milaje from.
I did see you posted that.
What I didn't know,
I was like, is it gonna be anything like that?
Yeah, what I didn't know is that my fiance told me is that the Dora Milaje was actually based off of that tribe.
Yeah, because I love some Okoye. You know what I mean? I love me some Okoye, and
Then y'all heard that Deadpool's coming back with Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Yes. Can I say that's the best trailer I've seen? Because he was like,
I haven't seen that trailer.
The trailer is this right here. It's pretty much Ryan Reynolds sitting there like, yeah, we trying to do Deadpool 3, and then he's going through trying to in the writing process, and you just see him like doing regular stuff, and then he gets to a point where he's just pouring his own vodka into a coffee cup. You know what I'm saying? And then he's like, you know what? He said, I did come up with one idea for Deadpool 3, and it was like, hey, Hugh, and Hugh Jackman is just walking in his house. He's like, hey, you want to play Wolverine again? And as he's walking up, she's like, sure, I'll play Wolverine again. And that's the trailer. Like, it's hilarious.
Oh, wow.
There's a second one that came out. I don't know if it just came out. So he's sitting, you see Wolverine, and then he sees, remember that first Deadpool from the first Wolverine movie? Where he was like, he didn't have the mouth?
Yeah.
So he's standing in the doorway, and Wolverine is like, it's Hugh Jackman, and he's like, oh, like Stryker finally got somebody to kill me. So then all of a sudden you see a shadow like this, you see a hand, and he shoots that Deadpool, and then it's actual Deadpool. He's like, wait a minute. He's like, before you kill me, let me tell you some stuff, because I don't know if you guys remember, Deadpool can now travel back in time.
Oh, yes.
So he said, I'm here to unite the universes. He's like, at one point, you're going to lose your claws, which is in Logan. He's like, and he's like breaking it down. He's like, well, we'll find a good place for you or something along those lines. And then he was like, Hugh Jackman smiling. He's like, all right, cool. Then he like retracts his claws, and then you see the Deadpool sign with the Wolverine like
slashes.
Wow.
I gotta see that part 2 joint. Yeah, it's hilarious, yo.
Okay, I'm gonna go on YouTube and look that up.
Yep, it's gonna be out in 2024. So we got a couple.
Yeah, we got some ways to go.
Hey, my brother.
What's up, my brother?
How you feel about Trina doing wrestling right now?
Yo,
that's horrible,
exciting.
bro.
It's exciting, man. Come on, she's still the baddest.
She's still the baddest.
I have my reservation.
She didn't. Listen, she did not wrestle, but the storyline. I should probably let Raph take this away because this is more his realm than mine with AEW. But she shows up on the program. She's with who's the chick she was with? Raph, what's the girl's name?
Cargill. I know.
No. I know who Jade Cargill, not her.
No,
I'm talking about who did Trina show up with. It was some other.
It's some other. I forget, some no-name chick that really was insignificant in the women's division.
She needs Trina more than Trina needs her.
I mean, and then Trina turns on her. That was kind of like the punchline. Trina turns on her, and then the chick she was against, because they have the same tagline of being the baddest. And then she's like raising her hand. She's like, oh, and then the commentator's like, yeah, Trina's still the baddest. It was, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was really terrible acting on Trina's part, but it has potential. Maybe it'll grow legs. Maybe it'll be something that we can turn into.
Where?
I don't.
Jade Cargill has no on the mic talent. She barely has wrestling talent. She has the look.
Whoa. Okay.
And I only say this because I don't know, like the rest.
Lean in. Come listen real carefully.
Like, you guys watched WCW at some point, right? So y'all know Goldberg.
Of course.
Bill Goldberg. So you know how he had that whole long streak of like 99 wins. So they're trying to do that with this chick. Now, this chick physically, she looks phenomenal.
She looks like a goddess. Like
a goddess, like the it person. If there could be somebody who could play Storm from the X-Men, that would be her.
She would be perfect for that.
Like badass. But the chick is still young, like green as can be. She has to hone in on her craft. She says she wants to be the female Rock, which is like hilarious because she can't cut a promo without it being short. Her wrestling
short and
is
sweet,
like,
man.
It's basic.
She has basic.
She's a powerhouse. Come on, man.
The only reason she has the belt is because she's in a weak division. So like they don't have a lot of talent there.
Come on, Raph,
so because she has the look, they gave her the belt, and she's over there. This chick is like her cut phrase is like cut the shit. Like that's her thing. And then the crowd is like, after a while, they're like, yay, just because that whole division is garbage. The entire division is garbage.
Oh, wait. But Ember Moon is over there now. Is she garbage too?
She no, she is good. There's 3 people that are really good. There is Ember Moon. I don't know the other. I can't think of the other 3 because I don't really watch it as much anymore because the whole product is garbage. But,
God Almighty, Jesus, Raph.
Hey, Raph. I'm sorry. You gotta. Have you played the new WWE wrestling game? Have you played the 2000?
Nah, man. I remember buying one of the 2Ks and I just couldn't do the moves because they've changed so like drastically. Like you gotta do some type of coding just to do a move, and after that, I'm done with the wrestling game because it's not as simple as it used to be.
They changed it up. They changed it back to a more simpler joint. And
did they?
It's more animation based now. So it's like, you know what I mean? If you pull off the move, then the animation will take over to do everything like that. So and then it's more like so I played it because that's what everybody else. It was like, yo, it's getting too complicated. You know what I'm saying? You're doing way too much. You know what I'm saying? But I thought you might have checked it out because I played the demo of it. It was pretty dope. So I'm sorry. Go ahead. When you say
right now, I'm still stuck on GTA 5. I'm still building my empire online. So that's
what's up. I like that. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do when 6 comes out?
Have you seen the stuff for 6? The little preview?
Yeah, that hacker that got arrested. They caught him real quick just because he hacked into Rockstar Games. Yeah, that's gonna be sick. That's gonna be sick.
That's crazy.
Gonna be stupid.
But I mean, ever since during the pandemic, that's when I bought like a GTA 5 because it was like $20 and the game was already like 10 years old.
Right.
And then I realized that there was an online, version of it.
Right.
Oh yeah, the online community.
The online is just crazy.
Are you a like story game, campaign game, or are you just like, I'm just going to the online portion and just play around and just do whatever?
I originally just did it for the storyline, and then I didn't know that there was such thing as an online thing. I just it didn't dawn on me until I saw it on YouTube. In the pandemic, I was like living by myself, so I was like, well, let me find something to do. Then once I realized that there was an online like area for it, it was like The Sims, but for adults. So it's a free world, and there's other people there doing the missions.
It's a metaverse.
Yeah. So after that, like I was playing that game for like hours at a time. Still do now because I have my little jobs. Like I sell a certain type of powder. A couple of plants here and there. I got my nightclub making money. Yeah. Like I'm up there now.
You being your true self.
Yeah, I'm a boss. I'm trying to be like Jess over there,
Bro, I'm trying to be like you. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. I am disrespecting you. Let me put you back in your private.
This guy.
But listen, hey, Raph and Pete, but you know what I'm saying? We gotta like give Just props because it's been a stressful week for Just because you see that they caught that fentanyl shipment or whatever in Raleigh and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like a big fentanyl shipment. So I know that hit Just bottom line really hard.
Look, I ain't got nothing to do with that, my brother. I
gotta down him out like that, man.
I'm saying,
if anything,
don't do no crime around Bishop.
If anything I'm stressed about, I'm just worrying about James Earl Jones and his family and what he gave himself the button. Thank you.
I think that's a first, right? He's never given himself the button.
Straight up snitching.
But, have you heard about James Earl Jones? He like I guess like retires his role or voice or whatever from Star Wars or whatever. How y'all feel about that?
It's dope because what it is, I think it's dope because he's actually retiring from it, so he won't be going into the studio to do the voice work.
Right.
What would they do? They have this new AI.
They had enough AI,
right? Because that's what they did. I heard that's what they did with Val Kilmer for Maverick because Val Kilmer can't talk anymore.
Right.
He's for real
through his throat cancer. Yeah, he can't talk anymore.
Yeah, he's sick for real. He's sick for real.
Like,
that's a shame.
So he's got the Dane. That's why he wears like when you see him now, he always got the scarves on because he got the joint right there. We had to talk like that. Yeah. But But yeah, which I think that's pretty good. It's like because now they got the AI plus all the backlogs of him doing voiceovers where they can upload it. So then they could just pretty much put it, and it's still we always will have the Darth Vader voice.
Yeah,
and his peoples can get paid off of that in forever.
So, and that's where that's where my question was like, okay, he retires from this, but is he still going to be able to be reciprocated? You know what I'm saying? Because it's his
your likeness. It's your likeness,
his likeness,
right?
his voice,
the
likeness of his voice, whatever you want to call it. Is he still going to be able to benefit from that? You know what I'm saying?
I hope so.
I hope so. Like I don't think he would have said okay to the shit if they wasn't if he's the one going to set it
but
up.
Unless if the man's sickly and he don't feel like going in a joint, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I just wonder that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but just I'm gonna say this right here. You're 91 years old.
It's like you get artists that sell their catalogs. Like we talked about it last week.
Right.
Artists sell their catalogs of music and blah blah blah. Like sometimes it's for a period of time or whatever, but it's like, all right, what happens after this? You know what I'm saying? Because
I would say this though, just
that Luke, I'm your father is iconic.
Right.
Absolutely.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is right here, you're part of a franchise, right? You're part of a franchise. That franchise, let's talk about it. That franchise has taken care, you know what I'm saying? He's done well with that franchise. He's always been the voice of Darth Vader.
Right.
That means he's getting checks forever, royalties forever on that, right?
And,
but hold on. What I'm saying is
Jason Weaver is always going to get checks from
the Lion
being
King.
Simba, but it's because he did the business deal right. They initially offered him $100,000, $1 million, and he was like, his mom said no. We want 100,000 in royalties forever.
But we're talking about James Earl Jones. Like I'm saying, it's like this. We're not talking about somebody who's not been an actor.
I don't know if it's because he's sickly or
no. It's just because I'm 91 years old. I don't feel like fucking around with y'all no more. Like you know what I'm saying. Give me my money. But it's like
business to be right. That's why I'm just hoping.
Yeah, I don't think
hoping the business is right.
Yeah,
but wait. So if they're using other words from previous work that still goes along with Star Wars, and he would still get a royalty based off of the use of other stuff anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
So however they chop and screw it, it would still be his voice.
It's like in the Terminator movies. In the Terminator movies, it's like this. They can't just take Arnold Schwarzenegger's likeness and CGI him and say it's cool to do that shit because he can sue like that's my likeness.
Right.
You can't use my shit. So it's like this. If he's saying, hey, I'm going to allow you guys to use my voice going forward. I'm just not going to come in and record it anymore. Live. I'm going to let you use my voice. So what he's doing is this right here, because I mean, that's still James Earl Jones' voice. So whatever, and what that does is this right here. That allows, because back in the day before they did this shit, if the voice actor died, then you get another voice actor, right? Or you get an impressionist to try to do the same thing, right?
Right.
So, and it's like Jim Henson and Kermit the Frog. When Jim Henson died, they had to find somebody to do the Kermit the Frog voice going forward.
Right.
But if they had this back then, they got that shit. Now Jim Henson's family's always going to get paid for this. Yeah, it takes a job away from a voice actor, sure. Right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. I just hope the business is right. That's all.
You know that business, right?
I'm
it's
pretty
James
sure
Earl
it
Jones,
is.
man.
I mean,
he went
Disney
to his
doesn't want bad
and
press.
Right.
Yeah. Disney
I just
doesn't want bad press from James Earl Jones saying, "Hey, they stole my likeness without paying me." You know how bad of a look that would be for like tons of Star Wars fans.
That's all I'm saying. I just hope the business is right.
You know what else is bad business?
Because that's a iconic role for Star Wars. Fuck Yoda. I mean, Yoda's that dude. Luke is that dude, but
it's James Earl Jones.
That I am your father is always going, you know what I'm saying? I just said it just straight to tape a little while ago. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole I'm your father.
Question. I want to say this right here. Darth Vader is such an iconic role. Right. It took three people to make that role come alive.
You're talking about the original dude who's like British.
Right, you have James Earl Jones,
the voice.
The voice. The dude that wore the mask or whatever, that's another actor. And then, you know, when they pulled the mask off, that was a different actor when they showed his actual face.
Okay,
3 actors.
I got you.
Then it's the guy who played Anakin too.
Anakin.
Right. 4 people
point.
to play one role. 5 actually, if you want to talk about the little boy too.
The boy Anakin,
You know what I'm saying? Yep, 5 people for one role. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Just, when they do your life story, you might get 2. Okay. And Raph, they just gonna pick Raph at 25 and then just run him.
Nah, they're gonna go.
Just put one of my kids. Just put.
I just want to say this since we're talking about like legacy. Since it's Latino Heritage Month, I want to give shout outs to the Black Panther 2 that's coming out in November 11th. That they're finally gonna have a Mexican representative as
Namor.
That
shit.
Yeah.
And guess what? I'm fucking with Namor being Mexican. I'm really fucking with Namor being Mexican. I'm like, yeah, he should be.
He's like Mexican descent, but it's gonna be like towards like the Aztec. They're gonna make up a tribe, but it's gonna be like the Aztec Mayan type of culture.
Right.
Yeah, and then he's gonna be. I mean, the actor's Mexican, so for me, as a huge Marvel fan, we don't have many Mexican superheroes.
Okay. Question. Cultural question. What is Chicano?
Chicano is a person who is of Mexican descent born in the United States. Now, it could be one of 2 things. There are people who were born in California before California was taken over by the U.S. So they were their own little state of Mexico. Okay. Then when the U.S. came through and took over the land, they feel as though their heritage was still in the same spot. And during that time, their heritage was just taken over by the U.S. So they don't consider themselves Mexican. They consider themselves more American, but they created their own terms called Chicano. Okay. And then there's those people. Then there's people who I could call myself Chicano because I was born in LA, but I'm from Mexican descent. So it just depends on who you speak with.
And then when y'all are talking to one another, y'all say Chico.
That's more of a different type of term that you could use. There's a constant battle sometimes.
Or is it just?
I mean, it just depends on who you talk to.
I
hate it. I just hate it because growing up, people would be like, "Hey, Chico," I'll be like, "We don't even speak Spanish. You're just saying that just to be, a dick." But it's just different.
It's like you came in here, like, "What's going on there, Tupac?"
It's like somebody. No, it's equivalent to somebody says calling you something that that they're doing it just to be an asshole. Like if somebody walks up to you Just, your name is not Justice Tyrone, you'll be like, what are you trying to say?
Okay.
Okay.
But if it was Bishop calling you that, it wouldn't be an issue because.
But if someone else that's Hispanic or Chicano, if they say that, is that a term of endearment or if it is?
I mean, you still give them the side of who is you, but it wouldn't be taken as offensive as if it was somebody from a different outside race.
I got you. Okay, that's what. Like I said, I just asked to understand because I just.
Hey man, that's how we learn. I've often said the more people you have of different races, the happier everybody would be because everybody would understand each other.
All right, I want to jump back because we was talking about old school stuff. I want to talk about DJ Academics.
Oh man,
using the term, saying Dusty when he was talking about the hip hop pioneers, old school rappers. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about it? What y'all think about that? That whole little segment. Go ahead,
Bishop.
You had the floor.
Ageism in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those situations. It's like this. We got to look at it this right here. Hip hop is about to turn 50 years old.
Mm-hmm.
It's about to turn. It's already 50, 60 years old. No, 50. Well, 40. I think this is 49th year going into 50.
Yeah, we'll figure it out in a second.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop is in its 50s.
Okay.
In its 50s at this point in time, right? So what it is this right here. But we had this mentality before, when we grew up. It's like when we grew up on hip hop was damn near just turning 25. So you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even an adult yet. We're just getting rappers in the 60s years old. So we got a whole bunch of young bulls and stuff like that don't look back at history, that don't understand, you know what I mean, that rap shouldn't stop when you turn 30. And people still have that mentality. They still have that mentality yo, once you learn how to rap, you don't give it up. You don't give hip hop up. you don't stop listening to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I'm 42. I still freestyle. I still do all that shit that I did when I first picked it up. Why? Because it's in me. It's ingrained in me. And you know what I mean? And for someone to say someone's dusty, it's like this. Academics. Like, first of all, you fat fucking orangutan face looking ass motherfucker. Yo, listen, like, at the end of the day, academic is a fucking vulture of the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because all he is saying salacious lines. He is what I play like. He's doing like the shit I say playing around. He's thinking he's doing this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this is disrespectful. And you know what I mean? And it's a lot of people that they doing that shit because they don't check it, because it's a whole bunch of young dudes that want to be them, that want to step up and be the man and don't know what they're doing. First of all, he's fucking entitled. It's a whole generation of entitled ass little niggas out there that's rapping and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I should be this. Like, B, you ain't put the work in. You know what I'm saying? They thinking out straight up like, yo, I should be the man. Why? Because 5 motherfuckers on your block think you can rap? The fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You don't battle. You don't know how to freestyle. You rap over your own lyrics. You know what I'm saying? You out here, you trying to pay your way to play and all that stuff. Academics is a sucker. And he's a sucker for the young boys because he's giving them, you know what I mean? Because when you look back at your pioneers should be always on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Whether they dusty or not. Because what it is, if you're making $100,000, they made $1,000 doing the same thing so they could push the way for you to be smart.
Right.
Did you guys listen to the Breakfast Club interview he did?
Not yet.
So he was, I'm not defending him by all means. I don't want people coming at me, but yeah, I listened to everything he said, and I could understand what he was trying to say at the very least. He didn't say, according to him, he didn't say that all old rappers were dusty. He was specifically talking about one individual in which he didn't want to just give out the name of, but because of which this part I understand, because of clickbait now, where people take one thing that you say, put it into the web for clickbait. People take a 2-hour conversation and they dissect it to a 10-second snippet of what you said without you knowing what was said before or what was said after. So he was trying to clear the air about it, that he didn't say everything that what LL was saying. He was just like, I was making a point of like, what are we doing for the old heads that paved this way? Specifically, he said that there was this one guy that got him talking about it, where he was over there talking mad shit about these current rappers and what they're doing, but he didn't really have a reason to say anything because that specific person himself didn't really do much in the industry.
So at this point, if that's the case, now I call him out.
And that's what Charlamagne was asking. He's like, why don't you say it?
Right.
And he was trying to speak about, his other platforms and how he's using his platform to have a conversation with people. But again, I don't know. I saw the snippet, but I try not to always look at it as just that, because I've learned my lesson with other topics that happen where people would just put one topic in there and they'll be like, this is what he said. Then you're kind of like, well, wait a minute, what was said before, what was said after? So until I have the opportunity to actually listen to the whole conversation, I'm not going to take a side. But in today's culture, it's just
my thing is I don't like academics at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't. I have a good serving size of academics that fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, they were saying like that's why I'm at with academics. You know what I'm saying? It's like this, because if you look at it's just like, yo, you could tell it's like one of those kids that the only reason why he's a DJ is because his dad owns a record shop. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? He's, you know what I mean? And his views and shit like that. It's just like, yo, man, like, he say shit just to say it. So, you know what I'm saying? When you know what I mean? It's like he say shit just out the way. It's just like when you hear an Uncle Murder verse, it's like he's like a real life Uncle Murder verse. It's like, I'm gonna say the wildest shit I can say, put it out there, and then it's what it is, right? But then when it get pressed on it, you know what I'm saying, he starts shrinking back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it, get all this, you know what I mean? Like I said, when he was on the Joe Budden's joint, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of his views, man, it's just like, it's a young boy syndrome, which I say, now looking at it as an older person in hip hop, we started that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like this, because we used like, yo, all the old heads got to get out or whatever, right? Because we came in a golden era when everybody stopped, when everybody was doing this right here, a hippity, a hopping, a hopping, a hippity. And we like, yeah, F those old cats. And what we should have did was like, embrace these dudes, but we're making a change. And then Weeks came out and was like, yo, F them old cats, because we're rapping in multi-syllables. We're doing triple and double and quadruple entendre. You know what I'm saying? We know how to bar it up. I can tell a story. I can do this, that, and the third. And then it was like, we forgot about the Sugar Hill Gangs and the Treacherous Threes and all that stuff. And we didn't give them the Cold Crush. We didn't give them their props until later on. We like, we realized that I'm not going to be 20 forever. You know what I'm saying? My worldview was going to change. And now it's like, now we get into a place where it's more significant, because now we are a lost crowd of fans. It's like, because we don't have adult contemporary rap for 35 to 40 or 45-year-olds now. We got to go back and listen to the old shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a new Wu-Tang album that we all could just like, this is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a new brand Nubian album that's on a nationwide base that we like, this is our shit. You know what I'm saying? Wow. It's like either we fuck with the new bulls or we got to go back and listen to our shit again. You know what I mean? Or we got to come through and maybe find some shit like Royce the 5'9", Griselda. Right. You know what I'm saying? We gotta dig for Ransom and 38 Special and everybody else. You know, so we gotta kind of like dig for these cats. So that's what it is. We don't have that mainstream. Hey, I'm a 50-year-old dude. I'm a 40-year-old rapper, and I'm on a radio. And here's my 40-year-old song for the 40-year-old cats. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that. So
and on top of that, I mean, like you said, academics represents a younger demographic, but like he doesn't push any of those types of musicians that you're talking about. This the dude that was pushing, Tekashi 6ix9ine to the moon. This is the one who he really got hot. Like, I mean, he's been around for a while, but like he really got hot with the whole war in Chirac thing, like talking about all the young rappers killing each other, and this person has got beef with that person, and like he lives and breathes the drama. If it's a drama rap, if it's something negative, it's something detrimental, those are the type of artists that he gravitates towards. So like you'll never hear him talking about, just for the sake of argument, let's say like a new Kendrick, a new Cole, whoever is the newer, more more well-developed rapper who has a depth of information and presentation. He's just gonna talk about whoever, your Chief Keefs and those type of people. Not to say that that's good or bad, but the point is, if you only listen to one style of music, if like drill or anything negative is like your top thing, then like it's really challenging to have a well-rounded conversation about hip hop and what these pioneers that you're referring to, earlier in the conversation, what they brought to the table and how important they are at this point in time. Like what LL was alluding to in a lot of his conversation, like, yo, if these people essentially had to walk so that you could run, like hip hop was new back then. So like, of course, a lot of people did not benefit financially, like long term. They may have been, the richest person in their hood at that time when they were like the most active, when they were new, or whatever the case may be. Right. But like, you can't expect, not everybody turned out like, I know I'm blurring the line as far as timelines here, but like not everybody turned out to be like a LL or like a Queen Latifah or people of those natures who were like foundational in hip hop in their timeline that went on to do other things. Some people just rapped and like they were super important building blocks of the community and building blocks of what we call hip hop culture. They just didn't make the money. Like it's just, that's why LL's Rock the Bells are super important. Like, and other things like that, or like your Drink Champs is super important, that highlight those people who started the culture, who built the culture, who made it so that we can do what we're doing right now and be able to discuss those things. So I understood academics in a manner, but like it was just terrible presentation. That's all. Like I think there was a deeper point that wasn't necessarily wrong in a way, but it's just because academics are so salacious, we couldn't have that type of conversation with him. You know what I mean?
But he spoke two things about it. He said, I still suggest everybody like listen to it because I always like to listen to both sides of it. But he spoke about two things. He spoke about all the artists that before they became bigger artists, he was the one pushing, which Phenom just mentioned on some of them. And then he says something that kind of resonated in my head. He said that hip hop always needs a villain. And if it's him right now, he's cool with it. So that made me think, like, growing up, of course, me learning hip hop in like the late 80s, early 90s, was there always a villain? At least just one person everybody always hated. I know later on, as I got older, there was, you know, the Tekashis and some of the other people that were coming up. But like, I'm trying to think in my youth, who was the villain?
Nobody.
I'm about to say, I can't think of any. There wasn't a set person who was the villain.
There wasn't a person that we pointed at like, yo, do this right here. I mean, what? The record labels? America?
Well, they could have been, because I just remember, the only one I remember was like Jerry Heller with NWA. He was the villain. Mm-hmm. He was always the villain.
America was it. America was it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, at this point in time, no, hip hop hasn't always had a villain. It had a backstory. But if you want to say it was the man, you know what I'm saying? The man keeping us down and shit like that. America itself, what? Systemic racism. Same stuff that is what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just like there wasn't a person that we said, hey, everybody's gonna pick on Raph, or everybody's gonna go against Pete Nominal.
It feels like that sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes it's like that. But it's a television.
I'm just saying in life. I ain't just talking about here.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, nah, you know, it's like I'm gonna be the villain. No, that's a dangerous place to put yourself in.
It is.
You know,
I think that's what he wants, though, because nowadays that's what gets the clicks, man. He's doing the exact same thing that he was talking about, how he doesn't like the clickbait. I'm like, you're doing the exact same thing.
Right.
Everything that I've known about academics is that he always says something that's gonna, you know, stir up a conversation of people not liking him, and these websites like the Shade Room and all these other places that cover any type of hip hop related stuff is gonna put his 3 seconds of whatever clip he has. Mm-hmm. Then he'll get hits, and everybody listens to his show to find out what he says next.
Yeah,
I mean, he got the formula, and he's getting money from it.
I mean, he get money. God bless the boy for get money, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like this. Like I'm a person I like if you would genuinely like that, like Whack 100, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. You know what I mean? If you genuinely just an asshole, then you know what? That's what you do, right? I can appreciate it. I can appreciate you just being genuinely that way. That's who you are. But it's like, it's almost like he is the human version of Twitter famous. Because when the pressure come on, it's like, no, it's only the internet.
That's true.
Not me.
But even Charlemagne was like that. I'm just a radio guy until somebody really came to say something to him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but being a shock jock in that way, or a shock whatever podcaster that he is, it's going to get him in the door. But just like Charlemagne was horrible for so many years, and then he realized his brand could be even bigger if he cleared up his ways. And then look at him now. Now he's bigger than he's ever been. He's more valuable than he's ever been. But if you look at where he started, is very similar to academics.
Because he started off the middle. Look where he started. He started with Whitney Williams. Well, not Whitney Williams. He didn't start with them, but you know what I'm saying. But
no, he started with Whitney Williams.
No, he started before Whitney Williams because I read the book. So he had some other stuff. I didn't want to.
I mean, he had like little stuff, but it wasn't anything.
Right, when he was still in South Carolina.
Exactly.
With Whitney, and that was the type of show that Whitney would just say anything about. Yo, this person gay, da 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 da. I smashed Method Man. You know what I'm saying?
But look how far it took Wendy, though.
Right.
Same thing. So if you can't make it through, you know, your basic talent, then you got to go a different route. So his hustle is to piss as many people off so that people will listen to his stuff and then have conversations like we're doing it right now to keep his name relevant.
Yeah. I don't like him. I don't really like. It's like this. It's like certain people that I would avoid, man. It's like I don't like his energy, man. Like for real, if academics walk into like South Point, I will snuff him while I'm with my family. Like that's how much I don't like this cat. You know what I'm saying?
It's on site.
On site.
Wait, but what did he do to you specifically for you to just be like, I was gonna snuff him?
Right.
Listen, because it's like this. He is him. Like some people, it's like this. It's like I don't know.
You know,
he turns it on for entertainment. Like you said it yourself. You said it yourself. When you corner him, what does he do? He backs down. So you know he ain't about that life. So you know it's all based off of entertainment. So it's like I'm gonna like tie it back down to wrestling. When you find a wrestler who you hate, he's a heel for entertainment. But when you see him in the airport, he's gonna be your regular guy.
Right. I understand.
So it's all for show. It's all for show. If you know he's not about that life, then...
I don't like his face. I don't like his face. You know how you don't like his face.
I don't like his face.
I don't like his face. I don't like the cut of his jib. I don't like any of it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, that's my wife. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I don't like none of it. I don't like none of it. It's like when you look at him, don't look at him. Look at that face. Don't look so punchable.
Hey, you know, Bishop, if you kind of did the little goatee, and you put the hat backwards, remove your glasses.
Look at this. I look nothing like this, dude. Black people all look the same.
Wait, take out your glasses though. Look
at this. Academics is the anti-Bishop Omega. That's why let's
look at Bishop.
Do the side by side.
Hold on. Let me get the microphone. Hold on. We're gonna do it all together.
You got
to. What you about to do?
Bishop, look. Don't they look like they could be related?
Listen. Yeah, he looked like he was. That's why I probably don't like him. Because
that's what it is.
Look at his fat. Look how fat his face, man. I don't know. He like the chimpanzee. He like a fucking orangutan face ass. You know how orangutans just had that big fat, the fat fall.
I ain't commenting on nothing.
Yo, I don't fucking like him.
I ain't commenting.
Rap. I understand where you're coming from. You can't call black people monkeys, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. But you can say whatever you want to say.
I'm saying, like, look at his face. Just you don't want to just punch him in the face. It was like, yo, it looked like he was one of the kids that you know what I'm saying that you always take their milk money, and then he, you know what I'm saying, he just got on.
Right.
I'm gonna talk shit about hip hop.
I always say he's from Philly. I got you.
Is he from Philly?
No.
And his people from Jamaica.
Oh,
he's from. He's
out there. I don't know, Bishop. You think you can take him on?
Oh yeah, man. Shit, it don't matter. I got hands, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jamaica can catch these hands. You know what I'm saying? Just like Durham and South Carolina. Anybody. These hands are E for everyone. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you come from. Let's catch them. You want them?
Didn't you say one time you couldn't fight?
I'm about to say you said that, and then what happened last week? What's the story you told me?
What's that?
Wait.
Say what?
What?
You was playing hard till you got robbed.
Oh yeah. Oh, best believe. When I got robbed, man, it was hilarious. But so first of all, I told homie, I was like, yo, you gonna have to knock me out, or you gonna have to pull the hammer. When he pulled the hammer out, I was like, here you go. You know what I'm saying? You can have it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting shot. No.
I was just playing, man.
But no, it's like the academics came out with the hammer on me. Guess what? I'm switching up the story. Listen, man, Mr. Academics, you know what I'm saying? I want to apologize for everything because I want to survive. I got people that love me. I got some.
I thought you had hands, bro.
Listen, I do have hands. I don't have bullets. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we say like if it's on a drawdown, you know what I'm saying? Then hey, you know what I mean? Let's go at it. But listen, like if I snuff academics and he start busting at me, he won the fight.
Hey, you know he doesn't walk by himself. He got security.
Right. If they said this right here, if they said, hey yo, academics ran up on Bishop Omega talking shit, and I knew academics had to burn on him. Guess what? You win that fight. It's okay. You got that. But guess what? Because you got the burner. I'm not. What?
So you think people would use your stage name and not your real name if it made the Shade Room?
So what?
You think that they would use your stage name?
That's going to
versus like your real name.
Yeah, I believe they would, but you know, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, Bishop Omega, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Because you know what I'm saying? Everybody, who's Kareem? Like, I'm not, man. I'm a celebrity, B. Like I told y'all, I'm cream of the cop out here. You know what I'm saying?
Just be like, Google me. I've been on the Shade Room, whatever. First of all, if I hit Shade Room, these hosting prices is going up. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the Shade Room. You know what I'm saying? By how much?
I smack academics, depending on what academics do to me. If I smack him, he shoot me, bang. If I survive, what shit? I'm not coming outside for less than 1,500. It's not going down. I'm a celebrity.
Damn.
I'm out here hosting open mics for like shit. $700. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And I'm out there doing a poor job at that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, you do a whole like open mic for 700? Jeez, I'm in the wrong business.
I will go to an open mic right now and be like, shoot, that the $20 class is going up to $250. I want a shade room.
Yo, Bishop, I feel like the way they gonna play you, they gonna say your real name, but they gonna put the wrong picture up there. That's what they gonna do.
They gonna put that picture that you put up, the one when I had the gray hair with the Omega sign behind.
Nah, look, they gonna hit you on these when they're here.
Yo,
they were like your host, Bishop.
Yo, Peanut, who's that other guy down there?
Oh, this guy right here. Hold on, come on, this dude right here.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's what they say. It's Bishop Omega. Oh shoot, we got stuck.
And look, AB, and then that's my flyer too. Like, yo, if you go over, that's right here. That's one of my tour flyers, yo.
See, they gonna know it's they were like, yeah, it's got to be the right guy.
That does kind of look. Well, I want to say it looks like you, but
yeah, back out.
No, any light skinned dude with glasses and a beard, man, is me. No. Oh man. Yo, I got AB, I got an NPC face. Like, you know how they recycle faces? I just got one of those.
You better start selling that. You better get on the ball with that.
Oh man, I just got the NPC face.
I'm flabbergasted.
Oh god. Hey man. Hey, yo, listen. Off of that note of me being the NPC, I would like to end the show because you
can't stick around.
You know what? All right, well, guess what? Y'all have a good rest of the show. My name is Bishop Omega. I'm out. I'm gonna let y'all chill with these three fools. You know what I'm saying? This has been Intelligently Ratchet for me. I don't know about Justin Raff, you know what I'm saying? Since I've been outvoted, since I ok like, since I got an everybody face, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Daniel, you're my only friend. I'm out.
Damn. Oh, he really bounced.
He bounced.
Lord of mercy.
You know he's still watching.
Oh man, that's crazy. It's 10:30. We've gone over. Raph, I appreciate you. Phenom.
Thanks for having me again, fellas.
Look, it's always a pleasure. You want to shout your Facebook, your Instagrams, or anything like that? You want to post your links to get some wedding gifts or anything?
No, that's a good idea. When I have the links, I'll start doing that.
Yeah. Look, man.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that,
Just. Bro, look, I'm a man of the peoples, man. You know
I can tell. Okay, definitely. I'm gonna have to get my shit ready.
P9, what's the Googleables? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Let them know where you at.
Find me on your Facebooks, your IGs, your Twitch. Also find me on Fanbase. Support me out there at DJ Phenomenal, PNOMINAL. That's where I be at, man. Make sure you find me, follow me, all that good stuff, man.
Yeah, he got iTunes and everything.
And find me on Apple Music too.
He got mixes. You know what I'm saying? He be doing everything. Make sure you shout him out, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm almost celebs. I got y'all.
And as always, this is Intelligently Ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Find us on Instagram. And last but not least, at the end of the day, it's night. Peace.